Hello, and welcome back to another live stream of Masuda hunting shiny Grapploct with me, Ectric. My name is Ectric, and we are here in another stream. We are 700 eggs in, and we are still without our shiny little Clabo boy. So we are going to continue on with our quest on finding this shiny. If you are excited for that, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. It really helps out the channel. You'll be able to catch every single stream of every series that we do as they come out, and you will have a wonderful time doing it. But we are just going to continue on with trying to get more eggs. We're going to chat while we do it, and it's just going to be a fun time. Also, thank you so much, everyone who joined in yesterday's stream as well. I had such a fun time racing with Zed in Pokemon Let's Go. If you did not catch it, the VOD is still on the channel, obviously, and we are going to be doing another one to finish, another stream or two to finish off the game and see who wins. Right now, we are both neck and neck. We both have beaten 4 badges. I think I might be slightly farther ahead just because I've got higher levels slightly, and we're also going to be we're also like making more of our progress towards getting 50 Pokemon and stuff like that. But I think that it is still anyone's game, so it's very exciting. And we're going to be doing it again tomorrow, probably around 6 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Central for Zed's time zone. We're going to be doing another stream of that, so you can definitely go check that out and see who wins. We might not finish in that stream either, but we'll see. We'll do our best to try and do it. Alrighty. But we are all set. I'm very excited to be able to do this. This week I'm going to be doing a bunch of streaming. It's going to be just a nice set of streams this week, I think. We're going to have one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all probably going to be longer streams. Might even do 2, who knows. It'll be a fun time, though. So I hope you are excited for all of that, because I am super duper pumped. Alright, that's 5 eggs. We should be good. I was planning on starting this stream a little bit earlier today, but I ended up deciding to do some cooking for the week. I ended up cooking some pork chops with potatoes and asparagus. And that turned out really good. That's what I had for lunch. The pork chops actually turned out really, really good because I accidentally left them in a little longer than I usually do, and it made them so that they were like slightly crispy on the outside. It was really, really tasty. And then same thing with the potatoes. They got a little bit crispier on the outside and were very tasty. And then I also made some chicken, where with like a dry rub on it, that makes it like it's just like a similar dry rub to the quesadillas that you might get at like a Chipotle or something like that, but like a similar dry rub to that. So I made some chicken with that dry rub on it, and I'm gonna put those into some burrito bowls. I made some rice and some chicken, and then I'm gonna throw some, like, you know, cheese, black olives, salsa, sour cream, that kind of stuff into a bowl and make those for dinners and stuff. So it should be good as well. I'm very excited about my meals for the week. But that is why I'm a little bit later than I was expecting. I was probably originally planning on streaming at noon Eastern time, but it's 2. It's not much later. Alright. Let's go. I'm also planning on making some more hard-boiled eggs this week, because those will be good to have as like snacks and stuff. I love hard-boiled eggs. I forgot how much I love them because I never made them for myself because I didn't really trust myself to make hard-boiled eggs. But I found the right like times to boil them for, and like to cool them off and stuff like that. I found a sufficiently like specific process for making hard-boiled eggs that I felt confident that like this would get you optimal hard-boiled eggs each time. What? How did I miscount? Huh. That was weird. I don't know how I miscounted so badly. Huh. Whatever. But yeah, so I finally found like the timing that made me feel like, okay, it's not just throw them in for a decent amount of time and then take them out and you're good to go. Like, that felt too vague and, like, gave me too much agency and made it, like, I didn't trust myself, like, I'm gonna undercook them or I'm gonna overcook them and they're gonna be terrible and they're gonna make me sick or something like that. So I always felt nervous about making hard-boiled eggs specifically. I don't really know why. They're not hard to make, but something about hard-boiled eggs just made me nervous. But I found like a guide online where it was like, you do it for this long, and then you change it to this after this many minutes, and then you do this and this and this, and obviously there's that many steps, but nonetheless it was specific enough that I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it this way, and if they turn out bad, they turn out bad. I only tried it on like 4 eggs the first time, so I was like, all right, if it f's up, it f's up. I wasted 4 eggs, that's fine. But it didn't F up, and they came out pretty good, if a little bit hard to peel. Second time I cooked them slightly longer in the boiling water before moving them over to cold water, and left them in the cold water for a little longer as well, and that helped solve the peeling issue. So I think they just needed slightly more to cook, or slightly more to cool. Either one ended up making it so that it was nice and easy to peel them. I also didn't change my peeling style. I originally would crack the eggs and break apart the entire shelf for the most part and just peel it off, but the small chunks basically made it so that every small piece clung to the inner egg, and it pulled a lot of the actual edible egg part off with the shell. But now I just basically crack the bottom part and then just pull off larger chunks, and they pop off a lot easier without pulling the egg with it. How many eggs do we have here? I wasn't keeping track. I was too busy talking about hard-boiled eggs. There we go. We're all set. But yeah. Those are all of my food-related stories for the week. Just been cooking. I'm just cooking for myself this week because my fiance is out. She's on a trip, so isn't it a bit messed up to be talking about boiling eggs when you're hatching them? I did think about that, how I was talking about hard-boiled eggs while at the same time hatching eggs for Pokemon. But welcome to the stream, Tanner. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, it may be a little bit, but if you've been around enough to know that we've talked about a lot worse related to Pokemon eggs recently, so you know, this is probably not the worst of the things. But how's your weekend going, Tanner? Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you here. Doop. We are still shinyless, which is a little disappointing, but it happens. Oh! We got it! I just called it! Oh my goodness! Let's go! We got the Clobbopus! Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. Well, we're 9 minutes into the stream. What do I do? Let's go! Oh man, nice! Oh, I was so startled. I was just talking about how we were not having any shinies and we got it. Oh my goodness. 708 eggs. Took us 708 eggs to get it. I was not too far off with 693. Let's go. Oh boy, that's exciting. Whew. Alright, we'll hatch the rest of these real quick. An Ectric stream I can catch. Microwave, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. We actually just got ourselves the shiny, so we're probably going to be moving on to a different shiny to try and hunt. So I need to set that up now is the problem. Because if you look here, we got ourselves the shiny. You beat Zed in the race. We didn't finish it, Microwave, unfortunately. We only got about halfway through the game, each of us, and we're both neck and neck. I'd say maybe I'm very slightly ahead, but it's kind of hard to tell. We're both in the exact same point in the story. It's just really, we're both under-leveled, so it's really just trying to figure out who can get high enough level to be able to beat the next part of the game. But welcome, everyone. Welcome, Natalie, as well. Thank you so much for joining me. We actually just got ourselves the shiny, so we are going to go and move this little guy into the shiny box, and then we're going to go and figure out what's the next one we want to try and hunt. So let's see. What should we hunt next is the next question. Let's see. We could try and go for a shiny Mamoswine, but we can get that in Legend Arceus. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. We already have a Honedge. Dragalga? Nah. We could try and get a shiny Squirtle. Shiny Charizard could be fun. Maybe a shiny Boltund. I don't know. What do you guys think? Fletchling? Okay. We can hunt Fletchling. Works for me. Let me see if I have any shiny parent Fletchlings here. Or whatchamacallits. Let's see now. That happened a lot quicker than I thought it would. To be honest, so now I'm a little bit scrambling. Let's see if we have a Fletchling or like a non-English version. Was that every Ash Hat Pikachu? Not everyone. I think I missed 2, unfortunately, but it was most of them for sure. Yeah, I was still playing this game fairly frequently when the whatchamacallit came out. When the what's the word? Event came out. Alright, unfortunately, I do not have a English version, or non-English version, so we'll just have to go with Azula, I guess, which doesn't have great stats, but whatever. Up in attack, at least, so that's good. Sussy Fletchling. Oh, man, yeah, he did before I got here. Did you get it? Congratulations. Thank you so much, Azalea. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. We actually just got it. We're going to have to hatch these other 5, because I've obviously got 5 more, but we did, in fact, get the shiny, so we are now moving on to Talonflame. We're going to try and get ourselves a shiny Talonflame. Also, we should evolve our Clobbopus into a Grapploct. Moralcraft, welcome to the stream. Patterson got the DLC. Nice, that's awesome. Can I see, please? Absolutely. Let me just grab this onto the team so that we can move this over here. Well, oops. I'm going to release these Pokemons. Good. 1... 2. Tom, welcome to the stream as well. Do you have a non-English Ditto? Yes, I do. So we're all set with Masuda for anything. I was just looking for a non-English Talonflame because it would probably have better stats. Is the only thing, but that's okay. So we're gonna add the Azula to the team. We'll also add ourselves the. Don't release it. that would suck. Oh god, if I had released it by accident, oh my god. Does not evolve into that? Neither one of those octopus Pokemon evolve. Wait, really? What? Name the Talonflame Turbo after my first ever X and Y playthrough? If you remind me, absolutely. But yeah, this is the shiny. Does Clobbopus not evolve into Grapploct? I'm so confused, Natalie. I really thought that I mean, it comes from a Grapploct. I wish I could live stream more. Yeah, I've been, basically I've just been doing it late at night and cutting into my sleep schedule in order to do it. So, that's my solution. It's probably not the best solution, but it is my solution. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate Clobbopus does evolve. Okay, Azalea, thank you. I was like 99% sure, but I was very confused with what Natalie was saying. I'm not sure what you were talking about, Natalie, but I think it does evolve, so. Alright, let's go. Oh, actually, let's go to our bag. It definitely does level up while knowing Taunt. Oh, it needs to know Taunt. Let's see. Do we have any... I haven't gone in my bag in so long, I don't know what items we have anymore. Dynamax Candy... Experience Candy. There we go. So we'll go... use these on here. 28. Faint. keep old moves. Does it know taunt? Does not. I have to go? Oh, I'm sorry, Microwave. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll be able to hop back on it at some point. But thanks so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon, my friend. Rock Smash is not a very good move. Oh, bye, Microwave. Yeah, bye, Microwave. Why did I never realize that evolved from it? Don't mind me, I'm herbally lit. No worries. Good to know, Natalie. But yeah, thank you so much for clarifying that, because I was very confused for a second. Alright, let's go grab this egg. Yep, and then we're gonna go and take my Pokemon back. I would like... Oh, shoot, I don't have the right Ditto in there. I guess I have to take both of them then. That's one. And that's two. And we're going to put 2 more Pokemon in. So we need to put in... Let's go this one. And then we're also going with our Azula. Perfect. Hi, Microwave. Bye, Microwave. I miss out on those odd Evos all the time, too, especially the level up while knowing move. Yeah, I always get confused about those when it's like you need to learn a specific move to be able to, you know, get something done. Alright, so this is the shiny. We'll move, I guess... We'll put the Ditto over in here to plug up the hole. And then we're gonna move this over into... Extra 2, I guess. We'll probably release it at some point. Or maybe trade it away. We don't need another shiny. Well, actually, we'll hold on to it, just in case. I might as well. Why not? I need to go through those boxes at some point and get rid of duplicates and stuff. We don't need 2 of multiple Pokemon. Alright, so let me go over to... whatchamacallit. Let's go over to this town, go to the Pokemon Center, and grab ourselves. I'm hunting my shiny and marked Maractus. Still been over a month, or maybe 2, I've been hunting it. Oh, dang. Well, I wish you luck, and hope that you'll be able to get it eventually. Maractus is a cool mon. Alright, let's select this one. Does it know taunt? It does not. When does it learn taunt? Or do I actually, do I have, maybe I have it as a TM. That could be helpful. I bet I have it as a TM. Let's see. Taunt. Do we have taunt as a TM? We do not. We don't have it as a TR either, I don't think. Oh, we do! Perfect. Ghost Angel, welcome to the stream. And CV Sunkaran as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. We actually did, in fact, get the shiny. So I should probably change the name of the stream now. And we're going to be going and trying to get a shiny Talonflame now. So we are all set there. I need to do some upkeep to change up the screen and stuff like that, but we are all about to move on. Alright, let's see. We're all set there. And then, oh, whoops. And then now we need to use 1 medium candy to get it to level 29. Perfect. And it evolves. Thank you for letting me know how to evolve it. It learns taunt to 35. Oh, I just use a TR. It works easier. Alright. Are we going to finally have our shiny Grapploct? Yes, we are. Beautiful. Look at this little red boy. Our red fighter. It's nighttime, bro. Time 11:50. Oh, wow. Well, good evening, then. It is the afternoon for me, so... cool. Let's go get rid of... Taunt. I don't want Taunt anymore. There we go. Perfect. Talk to the move tutor. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't learn it yet, but that's okay. You know, I'm hunting it because I'm in the Cactus Gang of Way Gaming. Some true commitment because I don't hunt anything this long. True. Yeah, I forgot about that on his channel. That's awesome. Definitely got to post it to his whatchamacallit once you get it. Just went back and saw the reaction. Good. Cheverino, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Also, are you watching the scores thus far? It looks like currently I am slightly in the lead, but it's going to be a close game for sure. So, I wish you luck this week in our fantasy league. But thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate it. We just got the shiny Grapploct, and we are going to now... I'm going to cry when I finally get my cactus. That's awesome, Natalie. Bro, I come to your place in 10 minutes. I'm a time traveler. Nice. Good luck to you, too. Thank you so much, Everino. YouTube actually put the note up for my stream. Nice! Good, 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 good. Glad to hear it. So, now what I need to do is I need to pull up a picture of shiny Talonflame. Shiny Talonflame. Image. Let's see. We'll save this image into here. Shiny Talonflame. PNG. Alright. And now... Properties. We'll change the photo to shiny Talonflame. That's kind of tiny, so we'll make it bigger. There. It's a little bit blurrier, but whatever. All set there. Shiny comment 729. Oh, we already got it, Cheverino. We're good. I added a new member to my shield team, so I have a definitive team of 4 at the moment. Nice! That's awesome. What's your team looking like so far, Ghost Angel? Bro, you kick a pregnant woman? I did not kick a pregnant woman. That is not true. Did you just get it? Yeah, I got it a few minutes ago. So we are currently resetting our all of our settings so that we can get everything all set up. All right, let's see. So we got this next. I'm gonna stop the counter. Let me go to the file. Sorry, this is taking so long. I was not prepared to reset all of my settings 9 minutes into stream, unfortunately. Good. We will delete you. Why do the buttons not work? Alright, whatever. Add a counter. Shiny Talonflame. Count. Browse. And... Sorry, this is taking so long. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible, but... Shiny Talon. Good. And beautiful. Listless, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Perfect. Eggs. Current count is 0. Whoops. I always forget that my numpad is not a good one to use. All right, create the counter. All right, we should be all set on the counter. Now I just need to Masuda count. We're gonna change the properties so that it is reading the correct counter. Whoops, and perfect. All right, I think we are all set now on that end. Only 20 minutes and already have 5 likes. Yeah, we're... thank you so much, everyone, for liking the stream. I really do appreciate it. If you want to post a... your thumbnails are so funny. Thank you so much, Listless. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you want to post a like goal in the chat, I will pin that message and we can work towards that. So thank you so much, everyone. We are going to get started on our next hunt. We'd have to see where I evolve Chargebug in this game. All right. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Still have Thwacky, Chargebug, Growlithe, and Noibat now. Oh, nice. That's a good team. Don't lie, bro. What? I'm so confused. Kasiwi Sankaran. Like goal 25. Thank you so much, Razzie. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you so much. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. Go subscribe to Razzie if you have not already. He does some incredible streaming content as well. Let me pull up the link so that we can post it in chat real quick. But he is at 1.01k. Definitely go subscribe to this man. Get him closer and closer to 2k. He does some awesome work if you have not already. But thank you so much for joining, everyone. If you want to go back, maybe like 10-15 minutes, we got the shiny Clobbopus, evolved it into shiny Grapploct, and we are now going to move on to getting ourselves a shiny Talonflame. So I hope you will enjoy this next hunt. I think we are all set to continue now. We're just going to hatch the rest of the eggs that we have in our box first, though. Zane, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. We are now moving on to shiny Talonflame. We did not get a, or we already got ourselves the Grapploct, so we are now moving on in our lives. So we'll hatch all these eggs, hatch this last one, and then we're going to be moving on to hatching some whatchamacallits. What already? What's that, Razzie? Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, I mean, we were 708 eggs in, so it was over odds, but we did get it, like, 5 minutes into stream, so it was crazy. Sorry, that's a joke, bro? No, I know it was a joke, Sifu Sankran. And Jack Bubba, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Alright. Well, let's get ourselves all of these eggs. Alright, let's see. Let me... real quick. We'll throw this in extra for now. We don't need the extra eggs. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, we are all set now to start our next hunt. Ectric is becoming quite the shiny Prince Charming. I don't know. One shiny in this game is not exactly an amazing streak to hang my hat on. I've been getting some shinies in Legends Arceus, but it's also a lot easier to get shinies in Legends Arceus. Alright. Now, remember, these next 5 eggs are still Clobbopus, so we're not going to start the counter until after we get ourselves onto the actual Fletchling eggs. I'll probably go at 4 since Zed's doing a battle stream. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, he's gonna be, you know, he'll be doing some battles. That should be fun. So we'll probably end up possibly raiding him after this at this end of this stream, depending on how late we go. But it should be fun. I'm glad you're here now, Nathaniel. All right. Oh boy. But how's everyone's days going? I just got a shiny, so mine's going pretty well, I'd say. Feels good to be done with that hunt. I was starting to get, like, nervous that we were going to hit, like, a really crazy, you know, streak of bad luck and not get any shinies. But, I mean, 8 eggs into this stream, and we already got ourselves the shiny. So that's good. Alright. Oh, right. I shouldn't count this. It doesn't count. This is Clobbopus still. Wouldn't it be crazy if we got another Clobbopus? We got a second shiny Clobbopus. That'd be so awesome if we did. Oh, oops. 5th egg. Perfect. I think that happened to Zed, actually, with Honedge. When he shiny hunted Honedge, I think he got a second one because while he was hatching the excess eggs he had. Granted, he probably had like a whole box and a half of extra eggs, whereas I only have the 6, but still. Working, lurking. No worries, Razzie. Thank you so much for joining and hopping on the stream. Working on any videos, or is it like, you know, work and not fun work? I hope it's fun work, at least. Also, I realize you're lurking, so you don't have to answer, but that's okay. I keep wanting to press the button for the eggs. The egg count. Not yet. Not yet. I need to be patient. Alright. I think this is 1 or 2 more eggs, and we'll be all set to move on to fletching. Bye-bye, baby Clobbopus. We shall see no more of ye. Zed, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We got ourselves the shiny about 7 minutes into the stream, so we moved on to Talonflame. When did Razzie become a mod? Last time he was in the stream. A couple weeks ago, I think. Or maybe not even a week, a couple weeks ago. It might have just been like a week ago. Time passes so slowly and fast at the same time for me, I have no idea what's going on. Doing awesome? Glad to hear it. Very excited for our next race stream. I had so much fun yesterday. It was a blast. Super excited to continue going. And I know you keep saying that I'm ahead, but I feel like we're like neck and neck. It's gonna be super fun to finish that off. Alright. Let's go get ourselves some Talonflames. Or Fletchlings, rather, but same difference. I was literally just talking about you. Yes, he was. He was mentioning that he's probably going to hop onto your stream when it starts. Yeah, yesterday was super fun. Absolutely. I'm super excited to continue that race. I forgot how much I love Let's Go. I think I should go back and do a shiny hunting stream in Let's Go at some point. Especially because I got that Zubat out of the blue with, like, worse odds than I would have in just my normal everyday playthrough. Could be fun to do some, like... Oh, you know what would be fun? Trying to shiny hunt the same Pokemon in multiple games in one stream. Like, you shiny hunt in Let's Go for a Pokemon that is in Legends Arceus, and once you pick out which one it is, and you get the shiny in one, you move on to the next one and try and shiny hunt it in as many games as possible. All in one stream. That could be a fun idea for a stream. Sometime. Granted, it's like a play on the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Ectric hunt, but, you know, it's different enough. Alright. I think that's 4? Theoretically? That was 5. Okay, cool. We're all done. Fun fact, when I'm searching for Maractus in the bright sun in-game, I give my party Pokemon that look like they would be hot in the sun, like Gothitelle, that long black dress, a piece of Never Melt Ice. That's so funny. I love that idea. That's so cute. I love it. That's awesome. Alright. First Burb. Now, I don't know what shiny Burb looks like, so I know what shiny, whatchamacallit, Talonflame looks like, but not Fletchling, though. Haley, welcome to the stream. Sad news, the queen is dead. Yeah, I heard. I'm not really that attached either way, but, you know, never, you know, wishing for anyone's death, so definitely sad. But it's been a little while, Haley. Glad to see you around. I'm upset about the queen. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have enough opinion. I don't have any opinions that I wish to voice on chat about it. But, you know, obviously I would not wish for anyone to die, but at the same time she was 96, so she lived a long life. Alright. Is this 4? And 5. Man, it feels so weird being in the single digits again. You sleep with the lights on or off? Off. I can sleep with the lights on for the most part. I prefer them off, though. Alright. That's 5. Yeah, these fletchlings aren't going to be the best statted ones, but that's okay. Zettles and Razzle Dazzle. Everyone loved her? I don't know about that. I could think of a few people that probably didn't love her, but... Alright, 1. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about that too much. Weird question. What Pokemon should I shiny hunt? What game are you looking to shiny hunt in? That will probably help me inform you better. Like, I could say you should shiny hunt Grapploct, but if you're playing, you know, Let's Go Eevee, that's probably not going to be a great one to hunt. Alright, Haley, thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day. Shield? Well, you could hunt Grapploct. My go-to is to suggest Honedge, because it's such a cool-looking shiny. I love shiny Honedge. The red blade is just so cool. But, yeah, you could go Honedge, you could go Grapploct, you could also go Impidimp, because a shiny Grimmsnarl looks awesome as well. What method? Oh, yeah, I like Masuda hunting, personally, with eggs. It's much lower key, even if it takes a little longer or something. Always light is on, bro, because most horror movies start place. I mean, yeah. I don't watch horror movies to get scared enough by that to want to sleep with the lights on, but I can definitely understand that. For sure. Eggs? Then yeah, I would say something like a Honedge or a Grimmsnarl or something like that. How's the wife? We're not married yet, but she's doing fine. She's actually on a trip right now, so I am home alone, but she's doing well. Thanks for asking. 3, 4, and bite him. 2. Where is she? I'm not really allowed to say. I don't like to. I don't want to, you know, give away too much personal information like that. But she is currently traveling, so I am home alone, just hanging. I stayed up until like 3 a.m. in Athena's stream last night. Oh, nice, Nathaniel. That's awesome. I ended up going to bed at like 1. I was pretty tired. But it meant I woke up at a somewhat reasonable time today, so that was good. I won't call my sword game complete till after my favorite Pokemon are wearing a Beat Friend ribbon, and I've caught some shiny and marked Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, there's really no such thing as 100%ing a Pokemon game. Like, obviously there are, like, it gets to a certain point when you can no longer feasibly do any sort of, like, feat. But at the same time, unless you've got, like, a shiny living dex with, like, all of them having perfect IVs, level 100 perfect EVs, there's always more you could theoretically do. I'm soon going to build my PC, and I hope one day we can figure out Chaos Cage Lock. Shenanigan has ideas for perks to win, so it could be interesting. Are you partial to any game? I mean, I'm always partial to Gen 3. Like, Emerald is my favorite game of all Pokemon game of all time. Its ability is named Big Pecs. That is frickin' hilarious. That is so funny. Oh my god, how did I never know that its ability was Big Pecs? Oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah, I would definitely love to do that at some point. Always partial to Gen 3, but I'm really not that picky, so whatever game works best for a Chaos Lock would work for me. I'll do Grimmsnarl. Sounds good. Yeah, actually, I can show you my shiny Grimmsnarl right now. It looks great. Do I hear a 6-score speedrun stream and didn't complete it? A 6-hour speedrun? I'm sorry, John. We couldn't help it. We're not very fast at the game. We've never speedrun it before. But yeah, this is my shiny Grimmsnarl, and it looks so freaking cool. Oh my god, it looks so cool. I named it Gandalf after Gandalf the White. Alright, I love Gen 3. That works for me. Big Pecs is so funny. I love that. Oh my goodness. I feel like the newer games may work better since more opportunity for chaos. Fair enough. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Gen 8 also, although randomizing that, I don't know if that's possible yet. Or if it is, it involves like modding switches and stuff, which I'm not really capable / willing to do. So maybe we'll stick with the, you know, the handheld games for now. But I'm down for pretty much anything. It's very cool. Yeah, I love the look of shiny Grimmsnarl. Such a good mon. Red 2. Alright. 3. Big Pecs. I still can't believe it. That's such a good double entendre. Oh man, the wordplay. Incredible. 4. One more. Oh boy. You know, I slept well last night, but I still feel a little tired. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I haven't been outside much. Probably should go outside and get some fresh air at some point. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. End off the stream at some point, eat some dinner, go out for a little walk, and then come back and do the rest of my night. Is that 5 already? I think it was. Should be able to record as soon as my semester ends. I'll also have a series with Sinead and the gang planned, but I could record it with you too. Just got to manage the time. Yeah, I would need to figure out that time planning as well. I'm not 100% sure when I'd want to do it. Also, would you prefer to do like a stream series or a video series? I'm down for either. Which game is more irritating and difficult to played? What was the most irritating game I've ever played? That's a really good question. I'm trying to think. Because, like, for the most part, even games, like, if the game's ever been too irritating, I usually don't, I usually wouldn't finish it and just never played it again. But I'm trying to think of any games that, like, were really irritating that I did play. Mitsutori, welcome to the stream. Believe in Zed, you can't make me not play. Oh boy. We got some Team Zedders in here, I see. I didn't consider a stream series, I'd have to think about that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mostly do stream content now. That's mostly just because it takes less, you know, preparation and it's less time consuming overall. But I'd be down for doing video series. I don't want to forever retire the video series on my channel because I do enjoy doing video series. It's just been a little while since I've done a series. I need at least one Moonstone. Let's go for my Pokedex. You can get them in Mount Moon in the little crater areas. I think they respawn like once a day or something like that. The name changed like 5 times during the stream. Wonderful. Oh, I changed it because of someone in chat. Gotcha. I haven't touched grass yet. I'm trying to complete the Pokedex, but it's taking so long. I just catch the ones recommended because the game knows what I don't have. Pray for me. Good luck, Poyo. Which game are you trying to get the Pokedex in? Because depending on the game, it could be very, very difficult. Change it back, but so much effort. Yeah, I get that. Might as well keep it. I'm not hurting anyone. Still know your Mitsutori. I like editing too, but you're right about time consuming. Probably would be editing with Shenanigang, but we'll see. I like that idea. Yeah, whatever you prefer. I am very flexible when it comes to that. That at the very least. It would just be down to when I felt that I had the the bandwidth to be able to record/stream that series as well with all of my other stuff that I've got going on. But I am certainly down to do a collab. Do you watch other PokeTubers? I tried to. The reason I started doing PokeTubing was because I enjoyed watching other PokeTubers like Original 151, United Gamer, their entire group with like Asteroid Videos and King Corefish, all of them. I enjoyed watching all of their streams and videos and stuff like that, and that's why I started my channel, was because they inspired me to do it as well. It looked like a ton of fun and I enjoyed it, but now that I content create, it's a lot harder to watch people's content regularly, so I'll hop in on their streams every once in a while. I'll watch like some videos from them and stuff like that, but I'm much less able to catch other people's content nowadays, unfortunately. I should go and watch some of their newer series, because I love their content. Found a moonstone for Wigglytuff. Nice, congratulations. Could you handle the thumbnails? I'm super bad at them. Yeah, I can do thumbnails. I'm good with thumbnails, at least I think. Vinny loves chaos. Core 4 inspired me to make shenanigan. Nice. Yeah, I love me some Core 4 content for sure. Wait, did you get Grapploct? Yes, I did. About 9 minutes into the stream, we got. It was the 8th egg we got. We got a shiny, so we moved on to Talonflame. I love watching shiny only runs and walkthroughs or races to get shinies, or John Stone's challenge ideas. They're good. Yeah, I love John Stone's content as well. I went on a binging session of his latest videos somewhat recently and watched like all of them. The good thing about his content is that he usually will take entire series and cut it down into just like singular videos, so it's a lot easier to like get the sense of exactly what happened in one video and not have to watch through the entire like content. Like obviously full video, like multi-part series are awesome and I love them, and that's what inspired me to start this, but at the same time they're much more of a time commitment than just watching one 40-minute video on the entire, content of a series. Congrats. Thank you so much, Crimson. I'm making good progress in the main Pokedex and Isle of Arm Pokedex, though. I have 350 out of 400 for main dex, and I think like 189 or 170 something for Isle of Armor. Nice! That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I loved doing the Pokedex on this game. This is probably the first Pokedex I did like all the way through as the game came out. I don't know if I did the Emerald one first or not, but I definitely did this one. This was like the first one where I like really dedicated myself to doing it when the game came out. I think Ectric's gonna 8-0 me. I doubt it. I'm not. I feel like everyone has this like image of me being a really good Pokemon player. I've literally never done competitive, so I feel like I'd be really bad at it, if anything. I should probably get someone to evolve my shiny Machoke. Yeah, that could be, you could get yourself a shiny Machamp, that's awesome. Sleepy Shiny Zoroark is in my profile picture, nice! Oh, my shiny Sleepy Zoroark, nice. Great part is that they are replayable, like even though you know how it goes or might forget a bit there, just chill to watch and listen. Exactly. I feel the same way about Summoning Salt's videos. Like the history of different world records. I can watch those over and over again and still be entertained by it. For sure. I've never done competitive Pokemon before, but I'm starting to consider starting competitive Pokemon. Yeah, I thought for a little while that I might, but I don't know. I'm not a huge. I feel like it's a lot of time commitment to like learn how to. It's like learning a completely different game almost, and I feel like it would mess with my enjoyment of the other aspects of Pokemon. Like I feel like if I learned more about what are good in like competitive battles, I'd get frustrated with the difference in like when I went back to like fighting against AIs and stuff. I'd probably be frustrated by how simple the strategy is, and I'd also would like constantly just be thinking about which Pokemon are competitively viable rather than which ones I enjoy using in the game itself. I don't know. That's not how I feel like my reaction would be. I'm not saying that anyone who enjoys competitive feels that way. I just feel like that's how I would go about it. Because I'm a very competitive person, so if I got into competitive, I'd get into competitive, most likely. I'm getting into competitive? Nice. And I'm actually not bad at it? Good for you. That's awesome. I love hearing the complete history of the movie, like How to Train Your Dragon, like the movies explained fully, or games fully explained, like the Gears franchise. Nice! I love the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Actually, my channel's music, my channel song theme is from the How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack. It's a 8-bit version of I think it's Toothless's theme. Gears of War was one of my favorite game series. Nice! I've never played it before, so I could not tell you, but that's awesome. Hatterene probably has insane speed and Trick Room. Probably. Well, from my understanding, I'm not bad at it. Good, good. Glad to hear it. How to Train Your Dragon movies were way better than the movies. I think we could all agree on that, whether we watch them or not. What? I'm so confused, Poyo. The movies were better than the movies? I'm assuming one of those meant to be books, but I don't know which one. I love How to Train Your Dragon. Ah, so good. No, games. What? There's How to Train Your Dragon games? I kind of want to play one now. Janeth, welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining in. I think this is your first time hopping in chat, so welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Hope your Sunday is going swimmingly. We actually just got ourselves a shiny Grapploct at the beginning of this stream. If you want to go back and watch the reaction, it was about 9 minutes in, I think, maybe even earlier. And then we are now moving on to getting ourselves a shiny Talonflame. Pretty sure your song is from the test drive scene. You're right, you're right. I think that's what it is, actually. But is probably referred to as the main theme at this point. Yeah. I think it's actually a combination of Hiccup's theme and Toothless's theme, which I think is the test drive theme technically. So, because that, if you listen to like the music theory, like the light note motifs in that series, so strong, and they actually combine Hiccup and Toothless's themes together at that scene, and when that part happens where they start working together, that's when the themes actually start like working together in the music as well. It's such a cool way to show in the music what's happening on the screen. It's such a cool concept. Gotta go, but nice seeing you, man. No worries, Shepard. No, thank you so much for stopping by. Glad to have you here. And definitely keep me posted on the Chaos Lock. That'd be awesome. I want a shiny hunt Skrelp. Go for it, Crimson. Movies were better than the games. I think we can all agree on that, whether we've watched the movies or not. I've never heard of the games, so could not tell you, but you're probably right. That's what I meant to say. Gotcha. I love how Hiccup and Toothless grew up together. Exactly. I love those movies. I loved the books growing up. My grandmother would read them with me, and I just remember having so much fun reading those books together. They were so funny. Reading all of the different translations from Dragonese into English. It was just so fun. And I remember going to see that first movie with her, and absolutely loving it. And that entire series, I just have such a connection with that series. It's just so good. I love it. I still to this day get choked up listening to the music and stuff like that and teary-eyed. Where do you get Meowth in Let's Go? It depends on which game, I think. I think one game it's a lot more common than the other. I vaguely remember it popping up north of Nugget Bridge, but I'm not sure. Ectric, when are you doing the Betrayal stream? I don't know, Quaid. Not sure. It's not it's not on the immediate radar, but we can do it sometime. I'm not sure when though. Yes, sir. If you need anything, just check out the series I've done to get a feel for it. I'll always answer any questions. Sounds good, Cheverino. I definitely need to go check out those series because it sounds like a lot of fun. Netflix series Race to the Edge is really good too. I've never seen any of the TV shows of How to Train Your Dragon. I should check those out sometime. Everyone asking everyone this: what's your favorite dragon species we know exist in How to Train Your Dragon? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably the Gronkle. I just think that they're hilarious. They seem like the bulldogs of the dragon world, which I really like. But I also obviously you get most attached to the Night Fury, but I like the Gronkles. They're pretty funny. You definitely would have to watch it in the order of How to Train Your Dragon 1, then Race to the Edge, then 2, then 3. Gotcha. So it all happens in between 1 and 2. That makes sense based on which characters are at what point in their lives, for sure. The Night Fury is such a cool name. It really is. With retractable teeth. In the original, the books are actually significantly different than the movies. They're much more childish, first of all, I would say. So if you're going into this expecting, like, a similar, like, story arc to the movies, then you're going to be slightly disappointed. Hiccup's still, like, a loser, but Toothless is not named Toothless because of retractable teeth. He's named Toothless because the dragon he gets is actually toothless and doesn't have any teeth and is really annoying. But the books are still very fun. I still very much like the books. Race to the Edge was a very good show. Some can agree. Also, my favorite species is Timberjack. Ooh, nice. I actually did some like vocalized reading of those books, and came up with like character voices and stuff. I should make an audiobook for those books. That'd be so much fun. Oh my goodness, that'd be so much fun. I should do that sometime. I would love to get into like recording audiobooks. I very much like creating like character voices and stuff like that. I don't know how good I'd be at it, but it'd be a lot of fun. Plus then I could like practice for, you know, reading bedtime stories and stuff. I don't know. It'd be fun. I remember the death song. From How to Train Your Dragon? Yeah, that one's a very somber piece and really, really good. Test Drive's probably my favorite. I also really like Dancing in the Dreaming from the second movie. But all of the music in that series is incredible. Meowth is an exclusive? Ah, okay, that makes sense. I remember in Eevee it being north of Nugget Bridge, I think. No, Ectric, the death song is a dragon species. Oh! I thought you were talking about the one from the second, the song from the second movie. My bad. She-Wolf, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Also, thank you so much for 16 likes, everyone. We are getting closer and closer to that like goal. Hopefully we'll hit it soon. After that, if we want to make a stretch like goal, I do have some extra shinies to trade away in Legends Arceus. So, did you get a shiny? I did, in fact, get one. It took 708 eggs. We got the shiny Clobbopus 8 eggs into this stream. So, you have to go back to like 5 minutes in to be able to check the yeah, 5 or 9 minutes in or something like that is when the shiny happened. I've never read the books yet. Yeah, the books are pretty good. I only have the first 4. I don't know if they made any more after 4, but I have the first 4. So you got it? I did in fact get it. 708 eggs. Wasn't quite your 2,700 eggs that you had for your hunt, but it was still over odds. So, congrats. I know you've been hunting for a while. Yeah, it's been a little while. Honestly, it's only been like... This was the 6th stream that I was doing of it. So it wasn't too long, but at the same time, it's longer than you'd expect from Masuda. So, thank you so much for the well wishes. I appreciate that. And we're now 30 eggs into this hunt. Oops. Alright. It's a large orange and yellowy dragon that has a song cry that lures dragons in, and that spits death song amber at them, and it traps them and eats the dragon when it's ready. Oh, wow. That's cool. I mean, it's horrifying, but it's also cool. Congrats, Ectric. Fletchling is another good mon. Yeah, I'm excited for it. It was Microwave's suggestion, so we're going with this one. Next. Alright, let's see. Do we have any extra eggs that we accidentally grabbed? No, we don't. We are actually perfect for the number of eggs we had. I should probably grab... Give me a flip egg. These fletchlings are not coming nearly as quickly as the Clobbopusses were, unfortunately. I wish the release feature in the games was quick. the How to Train Your Dragon games. I've never tried them before, so I would love to play like the version where like the game where it's based on the story of the movie, and just play through the movie's story and see how bad or good it is. That could be fun. Just know every Pokemon could be a shiny. They don't appear in the overworld and any shinies. So who knows how many you've walked past? That's true. Technically, I could have walked past at least 7 different shinies that I never saw because I didn't encounter them. I wish it was like Pokemon Home's way, or Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah. Oh, and Pokemon Release feature. Gotcha. Yeah, Oh, the release feature. I'm so dumb. Sorry, Ghost Angel. Yes, I do wish that the release feature in this game was more like Legends Arceus. It's so easy to release multiple mons. And Let's Go Pikachu as well. And Let's Go Eevee. Yes, I would like the overworld as shinies, for sure. Honestly, those are like multiple quality of life improvements that I would love to see in the newest games when they come out. Oh boy. I could Let's Go Pikachu after I finish Pokemon Shield again. Yeah, for sure. Zed and I are playing through it right now, and I'm having a ton of fun. I'm thinking I'm going to go back and do some shiny hunting in that game again, because I love shiny hunting in that game. Can Giratina appear in Dynamax Adventures? I don't know. Can it? Probably. I would guess so, yeah. I feel like it'd be weird for it to not show up when all the other legendaries show up in it. But yeah, I'm not sure. We're at 5. We are at 5. Perfect. I think after this, we're going to go try and get a Ribombee or a Cutiefly shiny after we get the Talonflame. Just check if it's not exclusive. Oh, that's true. You could get a... Are there exclusives in Dynamax Adventures? That's dumb if that's the case. Alright. There are exclusives? That's dumb. I hate exclusives in different Pokemon games. I'm so glad that Legends Arceus didn't do it that way. Solgaleo and Lunala. Oh, okay. If it's only 2, then it's fine. I mean, it's still not fine, but if it's only 2, it's one thing. But like, I hate that they like have like 20 Pokemon that you have to like just straight trade with someone to be able to get. Probably more. Dumb. Dumb. Not a fan of that. I found Solgaleo and Lunala in Dynamax Adventures and just Sword. Oh. Yeah, but money. Yeah. Legends Arceus was perfect for the solo player because the trading feature was accessible and every mon could be found. Exactly. I am a huge fan of Legends Arceus because as someone who is normally just a solo player and then does very limited trading / battling outside of it, I want to be able to complete the game by myself. I don't want to have to ask for someone else's help just to be able to beat the game. I want to just do it myself. And I don't want to have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get a second console to be able to trade with myself. The thing is that you can get them with online by joining a lobby of different games. Yeah, but that still requires someone else. And then even, especially in the lobbies, you have to trust that other people aren't going to screw you over and steal your mons. Like, in order to be able to get, let's say, the box art legendary from the opposite game. Let's say in Shield, I want to get a Zacian for my Pokedex. I need to not only trust that someone... The only way you're going to get someone to trade you is a Zacian in the first place is if you're trading your Zamazenta to them in exchange. So you need to trade away your legendary and trust that you're going to get it back. And, you know, what if they don't? Then you're stuck with someone else's legendary, and I mean, at the very least, you're getting a legendary out of that, but you need to trust the other person that they're gonna do what they say they do. I don't know. Not a fan of needing to trade. No, don't go inside. Whatever. I found a shiny Cutiefly by accident like 2 days ago, so good luck finding a shiny Ribombee or Cutiefly. Thank you so much, Poyo. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. I like the shiny for that. That's why I hate Porygon. Because you lost it in a trade, She-Wolf? How do you even evolve Porygon and Sword? I don't know. I don't remember. Porygon requires the 2 items and trades. Ugh. God. Yeah, terrible. Where can you find the items? I don't remember. Trade with an upgrade, and yes, I lost a Porygon. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, She-Wolf. Yeah, I would probably, from now on, probably just do it with, like, viewers or with, like, some of the other content creators that are, I'm sure, are going to be playing Gen 9 as well. But, you know, it still sucks that you have to rely on someone else. Upgrade in Dubious Disc, right. Pretty sure it's in Isle of Armor. Oh. Yeah, because I don't remember having to worry about Porygon when I was filling out my Pokedex in this game. But I guess I didn't do the Isle of Armor or Crown Tundra Pokedexes yet. Where are they, though? I don't know. That's very funny. Where are they? Where is she? Where's the upgrade? Honestly, they should put the link cable in every future game. God, I hope so. It's not going to happen, but I hope so. The link cable, like, even if it's like a really rare item and you have to really grind for it, I would do that any day of the week and grind for that item for hours and hours rather than having to trade with another human being. Like, in the same way that I would do so much extra work just to not have to interact with a human being. I would pay extra money to not have to interact with a human being when ordering food. I would spend extra hours in a video game grinding for an item rather than just trading with someone. And it shows, because I've done that in Legends Arceus. I literally have grinded for link cables rather than just trading with someone. Luckily, I had both games, and someone was nice enough to give it back, because that was before I knew about Pokemon streams. Yeah. I mean, I think that once we, now that I have the channel and people who, you know, would want to trade with me in the first place, I feel like it'll be a lot easier to, like, get those types of Pokemon, the version exclusives. But at the same time, I do wish that it wasn't, like, just an external challenge, and it was an internal challenge of trying to figure out how to evolve these different Pokemon, or at the very least, going through the hassle of, you know, using a move 20 times, or leveling it up with a, well, knowing a move or something like that. The Peat block. God. Exactly. Social interaction. That is a fear. Not a sure, Poyo, I looked up a video. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know where you get the upgrade or dubious disc either. What are the version exclusives in Shield? I think Ponyta and Rapidash are version exclusives in Shield. There's also... I'm trying to think because I only know the version exclusives from Sword because those are the ones I had to worry about. Oh, actually the one right to the left is one of the version exclusives. I forgot what it's called. Sprightly or something like that. Just got a shiny Arceus and Groudon. Congratulations, Moon. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's so cool. Yeah, we just got ourselves a shiny Clobbopus. What is this thing called? Spritzy, right? Yeah, Spritzy. This is a version exclusive of Shield, I'm pretty sure. I do know one version exclusive is Sableye. Really? I didn't realize Sableye was a version exclusive. Huh. Not sure off the top of my head. I'm still working on the Shield decks. I completed the Sword decks. Oh, nice. I need to get them and transfer them to my Sword save from home. That's another way I guess I could do it, is using home. I haven't really thought about that. Yeah, I guess that could work. Whoops. Oh, alright, there we go. We'll release. One of the Sword exclusives that was annoying was Stone Joiner. Oh, that's right. I think I ended up not being able to get that one without going onto a lobby. The way I went about trying to fill out my Pokedex here was I went through all of the process of doing my best to fill out my Pokedex minus the version exclusives, and then any extra Pokemon I caught, I'd basically just traded away in Wonder Trade over and over again until I found something that I needed. So I basically just kept Wonder Trading until I got like version exclusives and other starters and stuff like that. So that was the way I went about it, for sure. And 4 minutes later, failed one, catch one Electrode, Soul Silver. Oh, nice. You're getting a lot of shinies here. Dang. How many games you played at once? I'm closer to completing Isle of Armor decks than the main sword decks. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's smaller. But, you know. 16 games at once? Wow. That's impressive, Moon. That's awesome. Okay, well, congratulations on the double shiny. That's so cool. Also, welcome to the stream. I think this is your first time hopping in. Hope you're doing well. We're only playing one game, so only chance for one shiny at a time. But we did, in fact, get one earlier today, so I feel okay about that. Oops, forgot to count up to 40. 2. I hope they bring back national decks, but also I wouldn't be completing the sword decks if it was in the game. Yeah, I honestly, I'm not a huge like worrier about the national decks. I'm much more like I only want to each individual game. I want to catch every Pokemon that I can in there, and feel like I completed it. So the national dex actually makes it feel like even if I completed the Pokedex, it's not actually complete. So I'm actually not really bothered by them not having a national dex. I would like to see like some of the best Pokemon in each game, as like, you know, post game type of Pokemon you can catch. But at the same time, I'm not like super duper perturbed that every single Pokemon is not in the newest games. Personally, I want there to be, you know, fun Pokemon to catch. I want you to be able to catch every single Pokemon that you can get in a game in that game and not have to be trading it away. And I would like to see as many Pokemon as possible, but I'm not super worried about the national decks personally. Formal shorts? I don't know what that means, Nathaniel. I do not want the national X. Yeah, I mean, I'm not... If it is in there, then it doesn't bother me, but at the same time, it seems like a serious, like, programming issue on their part, and if that's gonna... If I had to choose between the national decks and getting a better story / better graphics, I'd choose the better story and better graphics any day. At least Pokemon Home has national decks. Exactly. Just found a shiny Bidoof 12 seconds ago. Congratulations, Moon. That's awesome. Which game? 15 shinies. Holy cow. Wow. You can ask what's your favorite Pokemon in any future gen, and you can say Pikachu, and you can never be wrong. That's so funny. Yeah, they will never not have a Pikachu in a game. PLA? I've actually gotten 2 shiny Bidoofs in PLA before. The only problem is it's very hard to see the difference. So I hear the shiny sound, and I'm like freaking out looking around. I'm like, I guess maybe this Bidoof is the one? So I just throw a ball at it and hope for the best. And both times it ended up being the Bidoof, so I was correct, but crazy. I remember in Brilliant Diamond, one of my first shiny catch chain hunts with Bidoof. Nice! I completed the national X in Pokemon Y. It was hard and annoying. Yeah, I can imagine, especially because you have to transfer up a bunch of Pokemon. Like, if you're gonna have the national dex, I feel like you need to have the ability to get the Pokemon in that game. And I don't know. I don't like needing to have other games to be able to complete any sort of dex in a Pokemon game. So if the national dex involved like after post game, there was like some area where you could technically get every single Pokemon in the national dex from that area, I would be down for that. But otherwise, I don't like needing to have a Pokedex, or needing to have other games to be able to complete a Pokedex in a Pokemon game. Was national dex in Sun and Moon? I think so. Oh, it wasn't? I thought they got rid of the national dex in... I thought the problem was that they got rid of the national dex in Gen 8. I thought that was the whole, like... conspiracy, like, drama around Gen 8 was that there was no national dex. I thought that was the first time. Are you saying that people complained about it for the second game in a row? Hardest Pokemon to get was Deancey. Yeah, I can imagine. It's like a mythical, like, event-only one, right? Favorite Pokemon is Cyndaquil? Nice. Mine is Blaziken, personally. I also really like Ectric, though, so those are, like, my top two. You could do the National Dex, but it was not necessary in Sun and Moon. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought that Sword and Shield were the first ones where you could not do the National Dex. You could do the National Dex, but it was not necessary. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Sorry. Favorite starter is Popplio for me. The final Evo is just so beautiful, and the evolution line is just great altogether. I'm not a huge fan of Popplio, but I did use a Primarina in one of my more recent Nuzlocks, so definitely don't dislike it. My favorite Gen 7 starter is definitely Rowlet. Rowlet is one of my favorite Pokemon as well, so I am a big Rowlet fan, but Popplio's cool too. Jane Animations, what about her? Also, Gudra, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, there shouldn't have been exclusives for LGPE. Yeah, probably not. But, I mean, it's what they do in every game, so, you know. Otherwise, how can they justify having a different game? In X and Y, you had to do the National Dex against Shiny Charm. That was 721 Pokemon. Oh, dang. Let's go Pikachu Eevee, Poyo. But does anyone know where to find Gumi and Sword? No, I do not. Sorry. You are? Yes, I am I do like Jane Animations. I watch her channel. She does some awesome stuff. Love that she's doing more gaming content lately, too. I think that's an exclusive for you. Oh, is it? That would make sense why you can't find it, then. Also, we are only 6 likes away from the like goal, so if you have not yet done so, consider liking this stream. We can get ourselves to 25 likes and then keep pushing towards a new one. It helps out the channel, helps us get, you know, more traction, be able to get farther and farther in the algorithm, so any little bit helps, and it is a free way to help out the channel. So thank you if you have already done so, and if you haven't, consider doing so. Wait, I can just get a Gumi and Shield and transfer. Ah, that'll work. You can name it Boomy after the character from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Alright, that was 50 apparently. 50 eggs in, nothing yet. She just made a Gale of Darkness video? Oh, really? That's awesome. I haven't seen her channel yet. Or I haven't seen her newest video yet, then. I've never played that one. I'll have to go check it out sometime. After stream. Oh, it just came out. Nice. Yeah, I'll check it out after stream. She's an incredible YouTuber, so definitely recommend her stuff. One. Just found it. Nice. The Elite Four and Champion must be garbage if they're losing to a 10-year-old. I mean, it seems to be happening in every area, so maybe just 10-year-olds have the free time to be able to waste on training their Pokemon up to high levels. Maybe everyone else has, like, other things to do as adults, and they just don't train their Pokemon as much. Be right back. Gonna go watch the new Jaden video. No worries, Poyo. Enjoy. They really need to start having balanced teams. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't fit in the current mold of what Pokemon games are like. Although I think they've been switching away from that. I think Leon had a decently balanced team. $147 Pokemon scene? Nice. This is in your Nuzlocke, Nathaniel? Got 5. Ooh, tough fall. You watch M&J TV? No, I do not. I do not watch M&J TV personally. Heard of them, just not a big fan, so I don't watch their channel. But you know, nothing wrong with their content. I just don't personally resonate with it. So 105 Pokemon obtained. Oh, and Let's Go. Gotcha. I think I have like 148 Pokemon obtained or something like that. Because I'm shiny hunting Mewtwo, and I think one of the legendary birds. That's the third one of the set. Oh, thank you so much for 20 likes, everyone. I really do appreciate that. Alright. Still no shiny burbs, but that's okay. We got a shiny today. I can't get greedy and ask for 2. I have a feeling we're probably not going to get it today. I'm hunting Zapdos, and it's legendary bird trio I need. Nice! Yeah, I decided I was going to try and hunt shiny Mewtwo, because I wanted to try and work on the shiny dex for, whatchamacallit, for Let's Go. And, the only issue is that if you do like the chaining and stuff like that, it technically raises the shiny odds for Mewtwo. But if you then go in there and you still don't get it, you have to reset the game, which then also automatically resets the chain, and you have to go back and get a 31 Pokemon chain again. So in order to like consistently get better shiny odds, you would have to basically like spend a ton of time chaining Pokemon. So I honestly don't know which one would take less time. It is just soft reset or hard resetting each time with lower shiny odds, or going for higher shiny odds with the chain Pokemon, and like spending a lot of time catching 31 Pokemon each time. I feel like it's probably just doing the lower odds. But I've kind of done like a happy medium, and I just will shiny hunt other Pokemon with the 31 chain, and then once I get the shiny on that chain, I'll use that chain to hopefully get the Mewtwo. That's how I've been going about it. It's been a while, though. I'm going to catch 3 Eevee? Nice. I'm surprised how there's only like one shiny lock for LGPE. Yeah, there's very few shinies that you can't get, which is nice. Cannon, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you here. Talking about DAs, I don't play the Let's Go much. Okay. Well, that's still Legendary Tree is awesome. I kind of want to shiny hunt the legendary birds in Let's Go by like looking for the encounters in the sky, but I think that they already have like, it's basically like finding a shiny to even have one spawn, let alone it being shiny. So I feel like it's very, very unlikely for it to work. That could be a fun long-term hunt to do, though. I'm curious how bad the odds are for that. I feel like that could be a fun hunt to do. You need a catch combo for them to appear, I'm pretty sure. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like you could probably get a catch combo somewhat easily of some other mon and then just use that catch combo to help spawn the birds more easily, at the very least. Because I feel like getting a catch combo of the birds themselves would be ridiculous. Like, trying to get a 31 catch combo of legendary birds would be ridiculous. Heading off, Moon? Alright, I gave up too long, said the guy who shiny got 12 encounters. Well, have a great day, Moon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope to see you around again sometime soon. Alright. I will return. Alright. I await your return with bated breath, then. 1.5 hours of streaming will give you such a crick in the neck. Ow. Slammed my knee into my desk. Oh, wonderful. I was just going to lean back a little bit. Well, oh, we only got 3 eggs this time? Jeez. What the heck, Fletchling? Talonflame, start doing it with the Ditto more. Whoops, no, I don't want to release that. I just was crocheting a pincushion shaped like a turtle with a pumpkin for a shell. It's my fall pincushion. Oh, that's awesome! That's such a cool idea. I like that a lot, Shewolf. I really like that idea. That's cool. Come on. Give me another encounter. There we go. Oh boy. For some reason, I wasn't thinking that Eevee would spawn at the area with people having the Eevee wishes. This isn't Let's Go? Yeah, it makes some sense, I would say. It has a leaf hat. Oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. I love that. Alright, we have 1, 2. Yeah, I definitely need to go back and do some more shiny hunting, and Let's Go Eevee. I think that should be another stream that I do soon. Could be fun. No, don't go inside. Jeez, we're already hatching. Jeez. Come on. Stop hatching so quickly. I could also shiny hunt Eevee. Shiny Eevee is a cool looking shiny. I love the white fur. It looks so good. Oops, that was 61. This is 62. Maybe we'll just get it now and we don't have to worry about it. Ponyta is also a good one. I agree. I love Ponyta Shiny as well. Shiny Eevee is silver. Ah! white, silver, same difference. But regardless, it looks cool. Ectric, I feel more tired today. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm a little tired today as well. It's probably because I was just sitting staring at a screen for 6.5 hours, more or less. So, that might help. That might be part of it. My body's like screaming at me, get some fresh air, go back and, you know, touch some grass, you nerd. I think it's more of a cream color. Now I need to look it up. Oh, whoops. My Pokedex. Yeah, we have one more egg here. Oh boy. Oops. There we go. 65. We only have 2 in here, right? Yep. Oh boy. These eggs are not coming quick, man. Alright, we're just gonna hold off on these eggs for now. I want to keep it in increments of 5 so that it's easier for me to make sure that I'm on the correct count and don't miss any. 3. My Pikachu has 419 health. Dang. Nice. Did you just, like, stack it up in IVs and EVs of HP? Crazy, man. 4. And 5. And then I think what we'll do is we'll get the next one showing up so that we get a head start. Alright, there we go. Oh, shoot. I didn't even think that it would... Whoops. Oh, well. Alright, guess we're doing this. 1. Jeez. I'm a moron. Moon, welcome back. Glad to have you here. Still no shinies after the Cloppopus, but we're doing fine. Hope you're doing well as well. .402 speed? Dang. 2. Partner Pokemon are whack. They real. Oh, this is your starters stats. That makes more sense. With all the candies, you can get them absolutely busted. Speaking of, I should give my starter some candies in our race. That will be helpful for sure. That was a good vid. Nice. Glad to have you back, boyo. I'll have to check it out at some point. We're still not at the point of getting ourselves a shiny fletchling, but you know, probably not gonna happen today anyway. Be the leading cause of obesity. Yeah, I want Chonker Pikachu, not this new skinny Pikachu. Let's hope it's 69. Yeah, well, we'll see. Alright. We're at 4? Oh, 4. Nice. One more. 68. I apologize for yawning. I don't know why I'm so tired. I got a good 8 hours of sleep last night. 5. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. I got Wonder traded a level 2 shiny Dragonite named Hack, not Hack at all. Yeah, I always get worried when I'm traded a shiny through Wonder Trade. I don't want to have any Hack mons in my game. Got Wonder. Oh, you just said that. Never mind. All right. By the way. Nice. I always get confused by the way it like mirrors, because like this is my right, but it's pointing left on the screen. Unfortunately, no shiny on 69. Or 70. Alright. Let's get this next one spawned. Perfect. If a Pokemon has Habitat Unknown, it's probably a version exclusive, especially the first Evo. Yeah, for sure. Or it's a one-of-a-kind Pokemon. Like a legendary. You ever get the Grapploct? Yes, we did, Matt. It took 708 eggs. We got it at the beginning of the stream, about 5 minutes in-ish. You can go check out the reaction. It was egg 708. But welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. We are now shiny hunting a shiny Fletchling, as suggested by Microwave. Ain't used to you going live so early. Yeah, I decided that I'd go live earlier today because planning on doing some gaming with some college buddies later tonight, and I'm also home alone today, so I have the house to myself, and I decided I'll use that to stream a little bit earlier than I usually do. So decided to go live at 2 as opposed to 12 midnight. Yeah, in under 10 minutes. Exactly. It was very quick into the stream. There was basically no one here when it happened. Is there a way to get Omanite in the wild? I don't think so. I think that it's only through fossils for the most part, right? 3. My back tooth is bothering me a little bit. I don't know why. Got me a wild shiny Aron earlier. Was Masuda getting it, but them eggs take forever. Yeah, the eggs take a little while. I just like that it's much more low-key and stress-free. Like, if you put enough time into Masuda hunting, you will eventually get shiny, and there's no doubt about it. It's eventually going to happen. I just, you know, if you're looking in the shiny, like, shiny encounters, there's a chance that you will find a shiny but not catch it. At least with Masuda hunting, it's a guaranteed catch. Be here for a while, though. 330 south. Yeah, it'll probably be a while until we get the next shiny. That's okay. With fossils, I think I know what my water type could be. That could be a good idea. Yeah, get yourself a shiny, or get yourself a fossil water type. I'm playing Let's Go Pikachu right now. Yeah, I think the only way to get it is through the fossil. But you can get multiple fossils. Once you get to post game, you can get more and more fossils and just revive multiple fossils at once. No, I have all but like 20 of my shiny living decks. I love Masuda Hunt, but Aron in the longest egg hatching group. That makes sense. I actually kind of prefer when it's a longer egg hatching group, just because it gives you more time to gain more, get more eggs for like the method that I use. Oh, it's a sword exclusive. Gotcha. 3:30, I'll be gone. All right, Moon. Well, already 3:40, but I'm assuming you're in a different time zone. Could try for a Wilmer, get the Wailord for that beefiness. Wilmer is a fun Pokemon. I highly recommend Wailord. Wailord is a good one, for sure. Where do you get the fossils, though? Well, you get the original fossils through, like, the normal story of fighting Team Rocket and stuff like that. You can get the other ones in the cave, like the caves before where Mewtwo is, in Cerulean Cave. If you, like, go to that one area that has, like, 3 or 4 different ladders that go down and a bunch of, like, shiny spots. If you go to those shiny spots, new items will pretty much constantly spawn after a certain number of steps, and you can just farm items in there, including, like, berries and like nuggets and stuff. And then the big like crystal at the shiny spot right near the big crystal, like in the top center, you can possibly get fossils or old ambers there. Kabuto and Manite are the only exclusive fossils. You can technically get both fossils in either game in Let's Go, I think. I'm in Scotland? Oh! So it is currently 5 hours ahead? Or Scotland? Is that different from Scotland? Scotland's only like 5 hours ahead, though, of me. So that means it's like 8:43. Does that mean you're here for a long while? One. Come on. Just keep turning in circles. 2. It's... what? You said it's 3, but... it's 3 for me, and I'm not in Scotland. I'm so confused. I'm so close to completing the sword decks. Congratulations, Kenan. That's awesome. Love me the Pokedex filling in multiple games, but especially this one was fun. Actually, I could get the exclusives from Go Park, but I don't have to go yet. Yeah, oh, you don't have Pokemon Go? Gotcha. Yeah, I just did like basically the version of Wonder Trading, I think, for the version exclusives in Let's Go. Either that or I went with another lobby. I don't remember. It was a little while ago now. I have both Sword and Shield. Gotcha. Makes it nice. Definitely makes it easier for sure. I actually still don't have Sword to this day. I have a ROM of it, but I don't have the physical copy or the digital copy of it. I have it, but no account. Gotcha. Ready? Dang, man. These things hatch fast. I caught every Pokemon. Congratulations, Boone. That's awesome. 76. Let's see. How many eggs do we have here? 5. Oh, beautiful. We're good. 2. Three. Thank you so much for 22 likes, by the way, everyone. I really do appreciate that. We are only 3 away from our like goal. Your support really does mean the world to me. I'm really appreciative that you're here. 4. 4. You know what we could do? We could play some more, like, Mario Golf at some point. We haven't done that in forever. I haven't played that one in forever. I don't know. There's a bunch of games that I would like to play at some point. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe one of the days this week I'll just do a stream where I do a bunch of different games for like an hour each or something like that, rather than playing one game for a long amount of time. That could be fun. Okay. We're still not having any shiny fletchlings. That's okay, though. I like multiple games / hunts. Yeah, I feel like maybe that could be a good way to go about it. Because I generally try to do, like, one game a stream. But maybe I'll do one of those, like, variety streams where I just, like, play a bunch of different games for a set period of time and then move on to the next one or something. Because I have a bunch of games that I want to play, and not enough days in the week to play them all for extended streams. We're at 1. I hatched like 1,050 eggs for shiny Mimikyu, and people are telling me I'm over odds. What does it mean, and is it good or bad? Natharu, welcome to the stream. Over odds basically just means that if you are, for example, if there is a 1 in 100 chance of something happening, after 100 times of doing it, you would expect to have done it once. So if it took you 120 times before you saw it that 1 in 100 thing happen once, that means you were over odds, because theoretically it should have happened in 100 tries. So if you're at 1,050 eggs, I think the odds when you're shiny hunting Mimikyu using the Masuda method is like 1 in 500 something. So that means you are over odds, because you would have expected it to happen sooner. But that doesn't mean that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's all about statistics, and you know, sometimes you're gonna have it where it's way under odds, where you get it in like way fewer than you would expect, and sometimes you're gonna have it where it takes way longer than you'd expect. It all evens out in the end. But hey, if you got the shiny Mimikyu, that's all that really matters. That's awesome. But welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well, and welcome Go Hat TV as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Hope everyone is doing well. 343, and I used to live in Scotland. Just moved to Connecticut. Oh, okay. I'm actually on the east coast of the U.S. also. Gotcha. You used to be from Scotland. That makes sense, Boom. Yeah, I'm on the east. I'm in the New England as well. So, same time zone. It is 3:49 for me right now. We're already at 5x. Nice. My Pikachu is either a god or could kill one. Pretty much, yeah. Crazy stuff, for sure. Those starters are OP as hell. Kind of love it when you're trying to run through a game, but you know, at the same time, it does take a little bit away for the you know, challenge of it. And he wears a tuxedo. I need to get my Pikachu with tuxedo in the race against Zed. Yo, dog, the kid I'm babysitting has been chatting to say hi to Jameson. Hi, Jameson. Thanks so much for watching. Detour for tuxedo. Honestly, worth it. If I know where it is, I'll detour for it. And 85, I think. Oh boy. What does shiny fletchling look like? I can't remember. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Let me look it up real quick, because that is a good question. Oh, okay, there we go. It is more or less the same, like, orangish coloring, maybe a little bit lighter, but the lower feathers, instead of being like a gray, they're more like a golden, and the tail feather is more like a brown than a dark gray, as well as its beak. So essentially, the bottom colors are, instead of like gray, light and dark gray, they're like light and dark brown / gold. God, I'm not the only one. Yeah, it's that. I was suggested this Pokemon by Microwave after I got the Clobbopus really quickly. I was thinking if I got it today during the stream, I'd probably just, you know, end the stream a little early and maybe do a different game. But because it was like literally like 7 minutes into the stream when I got the shiny, I was like, well, I need to do I'm not doing a 7-minute stream. That's ridiculous. But so I was just like, which one should I do? And he was like, do Talonflame. I was like, all right, if we're doing Talonflame. But I know what Talonflame looks like. I did not necessarily know what Fletchling looked like. That is the problem with Masuda hunting, is you go for, mostly at the time you'll end up going for the shiny, like, adult version and not know what the Babymon looks like. Luckily, in my case, for the most part, it is much more similar color scheme to the Talonflame. Yeah, more golden / brown, for sure. So is everyone having a good weekend? I am having a great weekend, for sure, JK. I appreciate you being here. And I'm just having fun. Oh boy. Definitely gonna, I think, go for a nice walk, though, after the stream. I feel like I need to get my blood flowing a little bit. Also gonna have some burrito bowls for dinner. A burrito bowl for dinner, which I'm very excited about as well. I'll probably go soon. That's all right, Nathaniel. Enjoy Zed's stream when you do. Say hello. Tell him he's going down. The whole 9 yards. Finally going to try my most dastardly shiny hunt yet. Good old briefcase simulator on Brilliant Diamond to try and get a shiny Piplup. Oof. Good luck with that. The hard reset shiny hunts are rough. Though that one is one of the ones where I am like most afraid that I'm going to get I'm going to accidentally mess it up, because you get into such a the zone. You get so much into the zone when you're doing that, where you could accidentally like reset on a shiny. Like if you're like 300 resets in and you've just been doing the same button presses over and over and over again, if you notice something different, sometimes your fingers will move faster than your brain, and it is definitely a scary thing. So you constantly have to like be at least a little bit like on edge for it to happen. I need you to kill Zed's OETs. I don't know what OET is, but I will do my best to beat Zed. Also, Jesse, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. We are currently shiny hunting a Talonflame. I know that the thumbnail says that I'm shiny hunting Grapploct, but we got one. We got one very early into the stream, and after 708 eggs, we got ourselves a shiny Clobbopus, and we are now moving on to trying to get a shiny Talonflame. So I hope you are interested in seeing that shiny hunt as well, and hope you'll stick around. Exactly. Hopefully there won't be anything as crazy in Scarlet Violet if they don't shiny lock the starters. Yeah, I hope that they don't shiny lock. I don't like it when they shiny lock things. Actually, I don't know if that's necessarily true, now that I think about it a bit more. Like, I don't like the idea that you can't possibly get a shiny of a certain Pokemon. But I don't like it when you can only get one of a certain Pokemon and you have to, like, choose whether you want it to be shiny or regular. So, like, I like what they did with Spiritomb in Legends Arceus. It's an event Pokemon. There's only one of it, but then if you go long enough, you can find it in like hordes and stuff and get more and possibly get a shiny of it. I'm trying to get shiny Comfey. Still, I'm 840 Masuda eggs. Still no shiny I'm doing with shiny charm. Oh, dang, Jesse. Well, I wish you luck. We were over odds as well, so I know that pain. I'm sure you'll get it soon, though. You'll make it there. And honestly, the Masuda method is my favorite just because eventually it'll happen. It might take a while. It might be tedious getting there, but eventually it will happen, and you just gotta be diligent about it. There's no like worry that you might fail a shiny encounter. There's no worry that you might get a different shiny than the one you're looking for. It is 100% guaranteed eventually. You just have to do your best to be patient to wait for it. Welcome back, Azalea. Thank you so much for joining again. Hoping you can shiny hunt them as well, JK. I want to straight out of the gate. Also, I want a quicker reset than X and Y and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Yeah, that's the other thing about hard reset ones is sometimes there's only so much you can skip by saving in the right spot, and like sometimes it's a long wait before you can even tell if there's a shiny, which is really frustrating as well. I feel you when I was doing the MMO SSRs in PLA. This reset process wasn't really that bad. For me, it's just knowing where to stand and not immediately get attacked. Yeah. I didn't really do soft resets. I don't really do soft resets for shinies in Legends Arceus. I kind of prefer to just keep going for MMOs and look around. Because the rate is so high in that game, even if I fail a couple shinies, it's not as much of a worry for me. Like, I lost a shiny Kricketot somewhat recently, but because there's so many, opportunities to get shinies, I got a shiny Cricketune not too long afterwards, and it ended up not being an issue. I also want skippable cutscenes so bad. Yeah. Like, some games allow you to do that, but at the same time, it's like, what they define as a cutscene is very, very restricted, and so they won't let you skip a lot of what are essentially cutscenes, but at the same time, it's like, they still give you the option, but it's not really an actual option. Like in Let's Go, I turned on like skippable cutscenes or skippable movies, and they just like most of the time it's still not skippable because there's some dialogue somewhere in that part. It's like literally only if it's a complete cutscene with no dialogue whatsoever does it count. I know, but my luck just sucks. Yeah, it happens, Jesse. The bright side is, if you're doing enough shiny hunts, there will be a time when you get a really quick shiny hunt. In like less than 100 eggs. And there'll be a shiny hunt where it takes 2,000 eggs, even though you're doing Masuda Method. It all ends up evening out for the most part. It sucks when it's the long one, but at the same time, there's always that chance of getting the short one. Sword and Shield at least had an option, and it helped. Yeah, for sure. Going back to PLA's SR thing, I actually caught my second shiny Alpha Staravia yesterday while not doing that method, months after using that MMO SR method to get it. You just never know. Exactly, yeah. I mean, as much as it's like, it probably helps, at the same time, you can still get the shinies any which way. They can happen anytime. Believe me, I went over 6k encounters for Moltres and Ultra Sun, and I had the Charm and 1 in 1,365 odds. Yeah, sometimes you just go way over odds. It's a bell curve. It's literally a bell curve. If you learn about statistics, most things happen in a bell curve, where if you have an average for statistics, so whatever your shiny hunting rate is, let's say it's 1 in 500, at 500 encounters, you're gonna have, the bell curve, the middle of the bell curve, and then it could be less than that, it could be more than that, and you just keep going out by standard deviations. You could get very lucky and be on the good end of the bell curve. You could get really unlucky and be on the other end of the bell curve. It's all about statistics. About 95% of the time, you're going to be within one standard deviation. I've experienced long, very long, short, and very short Masuda hunts. The ebb and flow of how unpredictable they are truly makes doing that kind of hunt exciting. Exactly. It can happen at any time, but at the same time, it's very chill when it's not happening. Just bad luck sometimes, but it'll equal out. Exactly. It's honestly kind of comforting to know that, for me, to know that the statistics are like, sometimes you're going to get screwed over, sometimes you're going to be able to screw over everyone else, and in the end, it comes out to about even. On hold, I have Masuda Indeedee, 2,300 eggs. I think without Charm, I did 530 KO for Cutie Fly, and Formosa DAs. Oh, dang. Jeez. Yeah, you've been on a stream of bad luck, Jesse. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, eventually, it'll turn around for you. And you'll get a string of good ones, I'm sure. And unfortunately, sometimes it's just going to be that you constantly get bad luck for a really long time, and someone else gets good luck, and it all evens out in the end. But, you know, that's on very, very large scales. So sometimes you have to do a lot of hunts to get it to even out. Sometimes you have to take into account that there are other people doing these exact same hunts for it to even out. It sucks. I hope I have so much options. Exactly. 2 more likes to go, Ectric? Yeah, we are only 2 likes away from getting to our like goal. So if you have not done so, consider liking. It helps out the channel. You'll be able to help us get out to more and more people, show more and more people this channel, and hopefully get us closer and closer to 1K subscribers, which is our goal by the end of the year. So I hope you will consider liking if you have not already. It does help, and I just appreciate you being here, hanging out, and allowing me to just play video games and chat with you guys. That's all I really want to do. Like, a lot of people, like, there are people that have different reasons for wanting to do YouTube and do streaming and stuff like that. Mine is really just because I would be doing this anyway. I would be shiny hunting anyway. I would be playing different video games anyway. I might as well share this with other people and hopefully provide some entertainment for other people as well. So the fact that I could possibly, you know, maybe one day make money doing this is just like it's just icing on the cake. I would love to be able to get monetized on the channel. If I never do, that's completely fine. I'm going to be doing this anyway, so it's really the goal. So I also got 2 shinies in BDSP with Cheryl in Eterna Forest. I got shiny Murkrow and shiny Silcoon in separate double battles. I don't know my luck. Oh, dang. Nice. Yeah, I don't have any shinies in BDSP, so yet. I plan on shiny hunting at some point in that, but for now, nothing yet. I'm planning on spreading or like expanding the number of games that I shiny hunt in. I think now that I've gotten the itch to start shiny hunting it, like at first I was like, okay, I'm only gonna shiny hunt in the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Ectric hunts, and then I was like, you know what, I kind of want to just do a Masuda hunt, so let me just do a Masuda hunt. And then I was like, okay, I'm also going to shiny hunt in Legends Arceus now that I got the shiny charm. And now I'm like, okay, what other games can I shiny hunt in? I need to shiny hunt in all the games. So now I've got a bunch of different games that I want to shiny hunt in, including Let's Go. I would love to shiny hunt in BDSP. I thought actually I should try and finish the Pokédex in BDSP. I think that should be a goal of mine soon. Because I've played through I have the entire game on the channel and the entire playthrough. I should go and actually try and complete the Pokédex now. That could be a fun thing to do, for sure. Because I'm a completionist, but I didn't end up completing that game. Maybe that'll be the next thing I do, is I'll do a BDSP Pokédex completion set of streams. I think it'll be fun. Still haven't gotten the charm in either BD or SP. Pokéradar is pretty challenging shiny hunt method. I've never done the Pokéradar method. I'd have to look it up. It's going to catch every Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex to get the shiny charm, but that takes National Dex. I'm still going to attempt it, though. Oh, that sucks. It takes the National Dex for BDSP? That means I'm going to have to transfer over crap. Darn it. That's a shame. See, that's why I don't like the National Dex, because, like, I should be able to complete whatever dex you give me within my game, is my thought process. And if, at the very least, if it's not my game alone, it's my game and the other version of this exact game. But together should be able to fill you the entire Pokédex, whatever the biggest dex is. Even if it's like an area, like one area where they just have like a bunch of the other National Dex Pokemon that you could possibly catch, and they only show up like once a week or something like that, and it's just like one area that like the Great Marsh just has a extremely long list of Pokemon that cycle in and out. It should be possible to catch every single one in the game, is my philosophy on it. I shouldn't have to use other games to transfer in. But that's my philosophy. I'm very much a completionist solo player, so I don't like having to, you know, use outside games to complete a specific game. Poke Raider was tough in BDSP because at random points your chain, it could just break. That sucks. You actually need to see every Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex to get the National Dex. Gotcha. The Gardevoir Chaser. It's not what I meant. I have National Dex. I don't have the Shiny Chime. Gotcha. Yeah, you need to finish the National Dex and catch everything in the National Dex to get the Chime. I'm assuming is what you meant. That game I definitely did not do a lot of catching. I think I basically just caught the team that I wanted and then just kind of blew through the rest of the game. Now I'm also focusing on that for my main game, Brilliant Diamond 2. Yeah, it's kind of sad to me that my Brilliant Diamond became my main game because I was always a Pearl fan, but when I got Pearl, I got the physical copy of Pearl, and it didn't come in on time, and I wanted to stream the first day that the game came out, so I ended up buying Brilliant Diamond digitally and playing on that one. I think the preferred catch-up combo was 30-something, then you could keep running in the grass and reactivating the radar to hopefully catch a shiny patch. Yeah, I'd need to look up how to do the shiny radar thing. I remember vaguely hearing about it, but I didn't really know anything about how to do it specifically and all the ins and outs of it. We need one more. It's actually 40, then it was then research that we found out it's actually 17 if you're referring to the Poke Radar. Gotcha. It was a decent method, but the random breaking was prudent. Yeah, I need to come up with some methods, or look up the methods and figure out what I want to do in BSB when I do end up shiny hunting it. In it. Fletchling. Yes, we hadn't done it in so long, I forgot. It is kind of sad how quickly that game fell off. But, I mean, there is some new stuff, and I need to go back into the Underground and play some more in that, because I love the Underground in Gen 4 in Sinnoh. Honestly, I wish there was some, like, preliminary version of the Underground in Legends Arceus. Even if it was just like, hey, we found this like underground cave where you can just kind of explore. I guess they kind of sort of had that in the Snowlands. But I would have loved to see just like where you could like go mining for items, like, you know, hidden items and stuff like that, shards and stuff underground. That could be fun. That would have been fun. I really wish that they had added a little bit of DLC in that game too. I don't know. I get that it's like more of like a technology showcase of a game, and also that it's its own thing. It's not meant to be like pulling in too much of the other games, and the whole premise is that it's its own self-contained thing. But at the same time, I would have liked to see a little bit more added to it. As long as they came up with a good explanation, like story-wise, for why it's happening. There was the ore you had in the cave to get near the end of the game. Yeah, but it wasn't like you couldn't do like a mini game to get that. And it was a one-time thing. I would have I would love if you could collect the green, blue, and red shards, not just by doing the space-time distortions, but by going underground in some area and then looking around for sparkling things on the wall and, you know, using some sort of, like, mining tool to, you know, do, like, a little puzzle like you did in the original games or something like that. It could be a more preliminary version of it where, you know, it doesn't do as much, it doesn't give you as many items, it doesn't have to be, like, the whole Pearl system trading in or anything like that. It could just literally be getting, like, some items that could help you get more money through a minigame in the other underground, but I would have loved to see something like that. In Legends Arceus, they could have done like promoted outbreaks, like if it's Christmas, then ice types and Christmassy Pokemon would have a slight chance of appearing more. Yeah, that could be fun. Do some seasonal stuff as well. If Delibird was in the game, I feel like that would have been a obvious Christmas one, but I don't know. I would have preferred. I would have liked to just see some sort of like extra stuff added to that game. Granted, that game is pretty full in and of itself, but at the same time, I would have liked to see just a little bit more like mini-gamey things added to it, where you could just kind of spend a lot of time doing that kind of stuff. It'd help you out, but it also isn't like breaking the story by adding in like a national dex or anything like that. My one real gripe with PLA was another thing about the DLC factor. A possible way to rematch the final battle with Volo for those who didn't want to stomach that again. Plus add probably 30 to 50 more Pokemon. I mean, I'm okay with them keeping the number of Pokemon. I think that it was very nice to just keep it self-contained to Sinnoh. As much as I would have loved to see like Ectric in the game or something like that. Come on. Why does my bike sometimes do that? But I would have also really liked to see like a possible way to rematch Volo. You know, just adding a couple more things in where you could just theoretically get a little bit more out of it, like a little bit more mini games, a little bit more, you know, ways to spend some time other than just catching Pokemon. LA was basically a SV beta with a Pokemon Ranger spin. A little bit, yeah. I would say that's a pretty good description of it. I love Legends Arceus, so don't get me wrong. I think that it's an incredible game. I hope they do more games like it. I doubt they will, but I hope they do. I've talked about this before, but I think my ideal way that they would go about it is they'd have the games on like a 5-year cycle, where each year they would do a different type of game, and it would just cycle through all of these. Year 1, new generation. So this year would be Gen 9. You start with that one. That's 1 year. You'll release it, you know, November, whatever you want to do it. You release it then. The next year would be a typical remake like you would have with, you know, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby. You've got the, you know, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, even if you want to go a little bit more stylized with it like they did. You have your traditional remake type of thing, where they remake one of the older gens on the new system with upgraded graphics, possibly adding in some more, you know, quality of life experiences, maybe adding in a little bit of extra story. That could be fun as well. So that's year 2. Year 3 would be a Let's Go remake of a game, of an old game. And you can do Let's Go, you know, you got Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. You do Let's Go Meryl and Let's Go Togepi for Gen 2. Or Let's Go Spinda and Let's Go, I don't know, what's another one? Cute one. Let's Go Zigzagoon or something like that. You get a couple of, you just take 2 Pokemon that could theoretically be like good non-starter starters that are a bit iconic for the gen, and then you just take those and have them be the starters, and just do a Let's Go game where it's very, very lighthearted. It's pretty easy to beat. You got an overpowered starter, and you got the go mechanics. Year 4 would be a Legends remake of a game, where it's based mostly on catching. It's open world-ish, and then I forgot what year 5 would have been, but maybe year 5 is like a break or something like that. They take a break to give them an extra set of things to do, or extra time to be able to not have them be burnt out as much or something like that. I don't know. I feel like that could be a good cycle where you just cycle through the different types of games that have done really well, and at the same time still get, you know, the good content out, but also have it be that it's the games get time to bake. Let's Go Mine and Let's Go Plus. That could work. That could work too. Let's Go Caterpie, Let's Go Bidoof. Yep. I mean, obviously, I think you'd have to go Bidoof for Gen 4. I pray for another Gen 1 remake. I won't touch Let's Go. You don't like Let's Go? I love Let's Go, personally. But I get that that's not everyone's cup of tea. But at the same time, if you have that sort of schedule, okay, so let's go. It's not really your style. You just focus on the original remakes, or you get excited for the new Legends remake. Stuff like that. Imagine the Pokemon mining game in BDSP, but instead in Arceus, you get digging. You would use Pokemon moves, and some moves have a larger chance to cave in the spot. That could be fun. Yeah, that's a good idea, Ghost Angel. I like that also. If we don't get a Gen 2 or Gen 5 Legends, I riot. Yeah, I would love to see more gens get Legends versions. Honestly, obviously, I'm a Gen 3 homer, so I would love to see, you know, a Legends Rayquaza or something like that. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. But at the same time, I'd take pretty much any other gen as well. Let's go Purloin, let's go Patrat, the Legends of Kyurem. Yeah. Honestly, I think that would be a great way to go about it. You got your 3 different types of remakes. You got your new gen version, and then maybe year 5 would be like some sort of like non-mainline side game. You could do like a new, like a remake of an older, a remake or a new edition of an older non-mainline game. Like you get a new mystery dungeon game or a new ranger game or something like that. That could be fun for year 5. Imagine being the god of time and space and you get caught by a teenager, then put on farming duty. I didn't even think about using the legendaries for farming duty. That'd be so funny. Black and White should get a remake. I agree. I'm sure that they will eventually. I do hope that they take more of the... They don't do as faithful of a remake as they did with BDSP. I feel like BDSP could have taken the story from Platinum at the very least and redone the distortion world and stuff like that. But, you know, I think it was a little too much of a faithful remake to where there wasn't really much extra added onto it. Like, I still enjoyed myself when I was playing it, but I knew exactly what was going to happen. There wasn't really much excitement because it wasn't, like, necessarily updated graphics. It was stylized graphics. So it felt very much like I was just playing through Gen 4 again, with not much extra added onto it. I know Black and White got Black and White 2, but that's the same game, but with more mons and a lot of changes. Yeah, I think that Black and White 2 are more sequels rather than remakes, if anything. Like, I would not count that as, those as remakes. I would count those as sequels, which I would say are distinct, because it's a completely different story. Even if it's in the same, you know, region, it's a completely different story. There are some different gyms. They added some Pokemon and stuff like that, and some changes and stuff. So I think that it's definitely a different thing. Just think about if Gen 6 gets remakes, Megas will come back, and Black and White remakes 3 times, rotate battle in tournament. Oh god, I forgot about the triple battles. But yeah, I think that you could definitely do remakes of the newer gens eventually. I would want some time before that. Like, I think Gen 5 in a couple years should get a remake, because then it'll be like 15 years after the originals were made, like between 10 and 15 years from when Black and White originally came out. And I think that's a good amount of time before remaking the game. I don't know if I should evolve Growlithe yet. He's at level 30-ish, but I don't know what moves he gets or if he gets better fire moves when it evolves. Which game are you playing? Because in Let's Go Pikachu, by 30 he already had Flamethrower, so I evolved him in my yesterday in my game, and it seemed to work out fine. He had like Flamethrower and Heat Wave already, so... Oh, shoot. I didn't even get rid of the egg. Darn it. Give me another one. Ah, crap. I can't believe I got rid of the egg. That was dumb. Shield? Oh, you can probably look up his learn set. Also, in Shield, you got a lot of TMs and TRs, so you can teach it a decent amount of stuff. I think you'd probably be fine not worrying too much about it. About evolving it early. I hated Black-White. I love Black-White 2. Totally different games. Interesting. See, I like both of them. Honestly, if anything, I probably prefer Black and White a little bit more. But yeah, they are totally different. I completely agree on that part. Actually, have I beaten Black and White 2? I've definitely played it before. I don't know if I actually beat the Elite Four in it, though. I might not have. I don't remember. I've not done any of the post-game in Gen 5. I think that could be another fun series to do, is just going through each game and playing, and trying to, like, complete the Pokedex as much as possible. And just, like, playing through, experiencing it as if I was playing it for the first time. That could be fun. Pop really gives up quick, doesn't he? Yes, he does. He really is just like, yeah, I'm done. You're better than me. I get it. I'm done. Man loses one battle and he wants to quit. Yeah, the poor kid, like, grew up thinking he was going to be the undefeatable champion like his brother, and he's like, he doesn't realize, huh, if my brother's undefeatable and I face against him, I'd lose. And that would make me not undefeatable, and therefore I'd be defeated, and I wouldn't be like my brother. Existential crisis, I lose. I can't be, if I can't be exactly like my brother, I can't be a Pokemon trainer whatsoever. Whoops. I think the fact that his brother was, like, literally undefeated before we beat him probably, like, really, like, messed with him, because it's like, well, my brother never lost a battle. How am I supposed to be like my brother if he's never lost a battle and I have? I can't be like my brother. I'm trying to be like my brother. I lost once. I can never be like my brother. So I get the philosophy of it. It's also ridiculous that he was trying to be exactly like his brother, but I feel like younger siblings, if they idolize their brother, then that could their older sibling, then that could definitely be a thing. Yeah, I did. Did I mention that Leon is undefeatable? Well, not anymore. I'm the champion now. Come on. More eggs. Oh my goodness. We're not gonna have any eggs before we hatch these. What the heck? Where are the eggs? Give me another egg, lady. Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna have enough steps before we hatch them to get 5 eggs in the box. We already have 3. That helps. I thought we only had 2, but... Leon, an undefeated champion of the Galar region. Literal 10-year-old. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Exactly. And then he just kind of gets angry for a second and then is like, okay, I'm happy, actually. Just think poor people have a house near Gym Stadium that night, and they hear the Dynamax gigantic screech and loud music. I remember seeing a meme of that where it was just like, it was like, do you remember like those like Rage comics where it's like the guy with like bloodshot eyes, like really angry, holding a pillow over his head, and you just hear in the background, but it's all muffled, and you just see like things falling off the desk and stuff like that. It was very funny. I saw that exact idea, and it made me like cry laughter. It was so good. The league in this gen did have a pretty huge difficulty curve. I thought I was massively over-leveled in the first battle and then felt under-leveled in the Leon battle. Yeah, I feel like I was just rightly leveled for the Leon battle. I was able to beat him, but it was like barely. Well, not barely, but it was like I was able to like pretty much beat him without losing a Pokemon, but I almost had to sacrifice some Mons to do it. So I think I was at just the right level, but the first few battles were pretty easy, and I was like, oh, I'm just blowing through this, and I did not grind whatsoever. So I think it's definitely, like, the second you do any sort of, like, raids where you get experience candies, or if you, like, do any extra, like, grinding, you're going to be way over-leveled. But if you just play through the game normally, you'll be, like, right on par with him when you go to fight him in the end. Granted, if you, like, literally only catch, like, 6 Mons, you'll probably be under-leveled. But if you're going through and you're like catching a bunch of different mons and just kind of like building up your team organically, but you don't really do any grinding, you should be fine in this game, I would say. Alright. We're only at 3. That's right. Oh, darn it. Screw it, we're just gonna keep growing this until we get to 5, and then we're gonna switch on the eggs. There we go. 1. I feel like that's the way that it usually happens in the Elite Four, though, because you need to grind with the champion in mind, but at the same time, you can't go back and, like, you can't, like, fight one Elite Four member, then grind for the next one, so you have to, like, grind for the last one, which means you're probably going to be over-leveled for the first few Elite Four members, and then right on par for the last few. So I feel like that's how the Elite Four usually goes, unless you're, like, coming in... Unless you're doing, like, the you know, how we all probably did it when we were growing up, where you would just basically play through, you would just play through and fight the first one, lose to the first one, keep grinding in the Elite Four over and over again, and then eventually beat the first one, get to the second one, and continue slowly grinding until you're able to beat the second one, and so on and so forth. And in that case, you probably will constantly fight the first one. You would at least at first fight the first one on par, but then again, you also have the issue of once you finally are able to grind your team up enough, you're in the exact same boat anyway. So, oh, look at that, we're already at 2. That's true, I didn't do a single raid during my playthrough. I didn't know how integral this gen raids were. Yeah, honestly, I didn't do any raids until after I beat the game, and I'm glad that I didn't, because otherwise I would have been way over-leveled, and it would have been way too easy. Like, this game gives you plenty of opportunities to, like, pick whatever team you want to use in the game, because it's so easy to grind out mons, but at the same time, I already had picked out my team that I wanted, so if I'd done any raids and stuff like that, I would have definitely had my team, like, one-shotting everything super duper easy by the end, and I would have been, like, kind of disappointed in the ending. And as it was just challenging enough while also not being, like, crazy stressful. I think it was like the perfect I had the perfect playstyle for the amount of experience you needed to have the best run of the Elite Four. Like, you're still not losing, but at the same time, it's not easy. So I got very lucky. I like in the Shield playthrough, I've done quite a bit of raids, but sold the treasures I get from it, but use the candies to level everyone out. Exactly. So if you were to do that, you're probably going to easily find yourself over-leveled. I say level everyone out, but if I catch them on and it's behind and leveled, then I would use some candies, but I never had trouble with battles. Exactly. So if you use the candies, you're never going to have a trouble in battle, because you can constantly be at par or over-leveled with them with any mon. If you don't do the raids, you're probably going to be able to get at par, if not maybe slightly under-leveled, depending on how many mons you catch. But yeah, I completely agree. It's, you know, it really just depends. I only did wild battles to grind. I never lost to a gym or Elite Four. I saved, then reset if I lose. I actually played through and did not have any losses. Actually, no. I had one loss my entire run. No. Never mind. I'm lying again. Sorry. I'm very confused, apparently. What happened was, in my initial playthrough, I didn't lose a single time. When I played through in the level lock, I had not lost from the beginning of the game till, like, the end of the game, except to the very first trainer battle. I lost to the very first trainer battle in that level lock on the channel, and then I didn't lose again until I think maybe the champion battle, and I think I did actually beat I think that was the only loss I had. I lost Mons for sure, but I never lost like the battle after that first trainer battle, which I think is pretty funny. The only person to have defeated the champion who defeated the unbeatable champion was Youngster Joe. Or I think his name is Tristan in this game. In this playthrough, I've been around the same level as the gym trainer's leader. Yeah, exactly. Leon was my only reset. I had to battle him 3 times to win. Yeah, I was able to defeat Leon without resetting, but I did use some revives. So, I don't know if you count that. I don't know why I feel like I keep needing to go into my Pokemon box when I'm hatching eggs. Still no shinies. Alright, let's see. 1. Volo and Cynthia imagine they had a battle and they see each other's team. You copied me! No, you copied me! I'm older than you. Yeah, well, I'm chronologically older than you. You have to use revives strategically for them to not be moved by the opponent's team taking out non-fainted Mons, so it definitely counts. Alright, then there you go. Yeah, I was able to defeat Leon. I just used a few revives to do so. Especially when I did my level lock, I definitely had a bunch of revives that I needed to use for that one. Luckily, in the level lock, dying doesn't mean you can't ever use the Pokemon again. It just means there's a severe penalty for doing so. That I immediately took because I didn't want to lose the battle. Just make sure I didn't... Yeah, we're good. 1. Three or 2, sorry. I can't count. I told my friend not to. I reset for Rowlet, Sun and Moon, and he did anyways. Is it shiny locked in Sun and Moon? Wizabelle, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Oh, I love your new profile pic. That's awesome. Looks great. Did you draw that yourself, or did you get it like commissioned or something? Looks good. Don't think you got it yet, though? Oh, dang. I'm sure that the odds are like 1 in 4,096, so it's probably really low, but... No, it just takes a long time to get a reset each time. That's true, because there's like a 45-second cutscene or something. Oh, thank you. No, I ran it through AI. Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool. I like that a lot. That's awesome. Love the look. It looks great. I don't think they are shiny locked. It just takes, no joke, 3 minutes each reset. Oh, God, that is rough, man. That is rough. I'm sitting here like, oh, it's taking forever when I get like 5 eggs every 3 or 4 minutes. They get 1 reset every 3 or 4 minutes, and the odds are a lot worse. Oh, I always forget to do this. Go check out Wizabelle's channel if you have never seen it before. She does some awesome variety content. Most recently, she went to a cat cafe and also did a nature documentary, and it was a lot of fun, both of them. So definitely go check out her channel. She does some awesome content, and I've been subscribed to her for a long while now, and absolutely love it. So definitely go check her channel out. She just recently hit 200 subscribers. Let's get her much higher than that. At least in BDSP, it was simple. Yeah, that's true. You just have to, like, touch the box and pick it, and it's real quick. Dude, stop, I'll cry. Oh, you're the best. No worries. happy to pass on the love. Gotta support each other. NLJ Gamer Bros, welcome to the stream as well. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I think this is your first time being here, so glad to have you. We're currently shiny hunting a Talonflame. We, earlier in the stream, got ourselves a shiny Clobbopus, which is very exciting. It was 8 eggs in, so it was like 5 minutes into the stream, and I had to quickly, or not so quickly, set everything up for this new hunt, but we are now 126 eggs into this one. I liked the live stream. Thank you so much! Did we hit the like goal? We are 1 away from the like goal. If you have not yet, consider we hit the like goal. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for getting us to the like goal. We have hit 25 likes. If someone wants to post a new like goal in there, we can continue working towards that next one. Every like does help. It's free. It helps get this out to more people. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now you had to stand as close as you could outside the lake entrance and save, then take 1 step forward and you can check the reset. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I'm sorry I haven't made it to the stream in a while. I've been so busy. Things have finally calmed down a bit. No worries. Absolutely no worries. I'm just glad that you're here now. We actually did do Mario Sunshine. I remember you mentioned that you were interested in seeing that. We've been playing through that for the past month and a half now, and we actually recently beat it. So if you want to go check out those streams, we were able to beat Mario Sunshine. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So definitely go check it out. Like goal 30, thank you so much, Ghost Angel. I just pinned it. And are you late? No, you are not, Microwave. We are about 120-something eggs in. And no shiny fletchling yet, but we've made some good progress. Yeah, 126 eggs already. Masuda hunting goes pretty quickly, so it's not too bad. Wow, I'll have to go and watch. Also, hello. Yes, we did play through the game. Took me 6 streams to beat it, I think. So it was a ton of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Not as fun as Odyssey for me, but I'm pretty big fan of Odyssey, so it was going to be hard for it to knock it off of the pedestal that I have for that game. I speedrun that game. I've beaten it multiple times at this point. I want to, maybe one day I'll do 100% of that game series just to finally beat it, because I actually have not beaten the Dark Side of the Moon in that game, which is crazy considering how much I love the game, but definitely think I need to. Yes, Sunshine did make me rage. That is true. I think at one point I said something about I called one of the Noki "you little pointy fucker" because he made a watermelon pop about 3 inches away from where I needed it to go, and it took me 20 minutes to get the watermelon there. So that game definitely did make me rage more than most. Yeah, Microwave clipped it. So if you want to go on the Discord and scroll through the clips channel on there, you can definitely check out that clip. I need to post that as a short, because that was such a good clip. You pointy fucker. God, that was... Oh, I was so pissed at that part. Oh God, I was so pissed. I was livid at that point. It was so funny looking back. Because it was the shine where you had to roll a watermelon along a little plank that zigzagged and stuff, and I kept they put watermelons farther and farther away, and the idea is that you go and you see this watermelon, you're like, oh, this is the one, this is easy, I'll just push it there, and then it's like, no, this is not the one, and then you go find the farther one, and they do that 3 or 4 times, and I fell for it to a T. I didn't, after the second time it did it to me, I was like, I didn't think, maybe I should just go look for the biggest one and not assume that this next one that I find is the biggest one. And I just kept going for the next one and then picking that one. So I was already pissed off because I had already wasted my time looking for moving all of these different watermelons that weren't the correct one. How did you find the Manta Ray thing? Used to scare me so much as a kid. The ones that were hiding in the paint? At the hotel area, are you talking about? I didn't think it was too terrible. It was just kind of overwhelming how many there were there. But if you're talking about a different thing, then I might not have gotten that shine. I didn't 100% it. I just got enough shines to beat the game, which was 50 something. 'tis a rager of a game. It really is. Thank you, Microwave, for posting that clip. Yeah, if you want to go check out the clip of me getting absolutely pissed off at a Noki and just cursing him the hell out, it was pretty funny. Looking back, it was very funny. It was great content, if not good for my heart. Forgot it was so long ago. I think it was a boss battle of it. Then yeah, it was probably the one where like it was the one where you squirted a manta ray that was like underneath the ground, and then it split into smaller ones. I remember that one for sure, and it definitely was like it was nerve-wracking because they constantly like came after you and hurt you. For sure. I do remember that. For the most part, though, the bosses actually weren't too awful. It was mostly just figuring out how to, like, platform correctly to get to the areas that I needed to go. Just like, yeah, it was a... it's one of my better moments, I would say, on the channel. Even if I was absolutely beyond myself with rage at that point. Who was in the right, Will Smith or Chris Rock? I would say Chris Rock personally, but that is holy cow, that is a throwback of a social comment in Microwave. It has been a while since you've been in on the streams, hasn't it? RTS Mode, thank you so much for joining me. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Nice stream, thank you. I really do appreciate that. We are 135 eggs into this fletchling hunt. Unfortunately, we still have not gotten it, but we're still well under odds, so it's fine. Oh, wow, we got the eggs real quick. How did that happen? 3. We're not going to move on the new eggs because I want to do it in increments of 5 so that I don't lose count. So we're just going to run in circles a little bit to get ourselves some more eggs. In fact, you've done 135 already. Yeah, it goes really quick. It's really quick to be able to do a lot of eggs for Masuda hunting. Another reason I really like it, especially with the strategy I now have, where you just go through, hatch 5 at a time, and then while you're hatching them, collecting 5 more for the next round. Super duper simple. Then you can just release them immediately, and it takes not too long to release them from your party, and you just add the 5 new ones. It's, you know, super streamlined, super pipelined, all that kind of stuff. As long as the you don't get unlucky with the number of egg drops you get from this lady, it's usually pretty simple to do this and get a lot of eggs quickly. So I highly recommend, if you are interested in doing some shiny hunting in this game, to use this method. Steal it from me. I give you full permission. Not that it's, you know, mine to give away in the first place. I'm sure other people have just as easily figured out this method, or something similar. But, you know, it's mine. I figured it out on my own. It's just annoying when she doesn't put her arm up, because it's like, give me the egg. Thank you. How often are you streaming now? Too often. We're still doing 2 days a week, guaranteed. Sundays and Tuesdays, but it's pretty much guaranteed that I'll stream Monday, Wednesday, although for you it's probably going to be like Tuesday, Thursday, because I usually stream super duper late my time, so it'll probably be super duper early. It's possible that while I am, like when I am ending off my streams, you might be waking up in the morning, because I usually stream like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock to 1, to 1:30, 2 o'clock my time, which add 5 hours to that for you. So streams probably start at like 3 in the morning for you, but they'll be ending at like, you know, 5 or 6 in the morning. But yeah, I'll stream mostly weeknight evenings, and then Sundays I try to stream more during the daytime because I have the opportunity to, and also so that people in other time zones can catch the streams live as well. I'm 1 to 2 days a week now, and I still get tuckered out afterwards. Wait, are you streaming on Twitch again? Have I been missing your streams? Holy cow! I need to go look. I swear, if I've been missing your streams, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I haven't seen any notification. Oh man, now I need to look. It's currently 21:46 now, so not too late for me. Yeah, it's only 4:45 in the afternoon for me, so it's not too late for me either. It's just that, you know, normally during the week I'm working my full-time job at this time of day, so I can't stream at this time of day for the most part during the week. I don't stream on my personal account anymore, don't worry. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I saw that you were doing like a podcasty type of thing, right? I stream for a big UK charity. Oh, okay. I need to go check out. How can I find those streams? Because I loved watching your streams. I would love to support some again. I just haven't been able to find them. Netheru, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining again. Glad to have you. As in, no one missed anything. Gotcha. Yeah. I think Microwave's just being cheeky is all. But don't worry. It's fine. We understood what you meant. Oh, God. You know, who's to say that going for the lowest common denominator of comedy is a bad thing? With 3 in. 4 in. I'm out of Snapple. It's really a disappointing thing. Oh, another thing that I had a really good idea about was, I think I'm going to try and set up on my standby screen, like my please standby screen. You know how I have this screen where it just shows... Apparently, there we go. It shows please standby. I really want to update it so that it will show shorts, like shorts clips from the channel, and play them while we're waiting, while I'm gone, so that it's not just the background music of the game and a blank screen. I really want to add in some clips from the channel and just have them play. Or possibly even full episodes from the channel. I need to figure out how exactly I want to do it and how to technologically set that up, but I think that's going to be a really cool thing. So I'm going to redo my my please stand by screen so that it's going to have, like, I'm an Ectric sitting in like a lounger chair watching a TV, and then on the TV is going to be the clip, I think. And then I'm also going to probably put a timer in there that says how long I've been gone. It's called RS... PB Twitch TV on Twitch. What time zone are you in? I'm on Eastern Daylight Time for the US, so I think about 5 hours behind you. Oops, actually, let's keep these on to get 5 eggs. EST, eating shrimp tacos. Exactly. Ectric, how did the race go yesterday? I fell asleep and not sure how it ended. We did not finish it. We got in about 6.5 hours, and both of us are 4 badges in, so we're neck and neck still. I think I might slightly be ahead, question mark, based on my levels, but it is literally anyone's game. We're both going about the same pace. We're both kind of just stymied right now, looking to get higher levels so that we can take on the Saffron Gym eventually and the Rocket Hideout in Saffron. So we're really just waiting on that and trying to gain levels also. I'm also trying to get to 50 Pokemon caught so that I can eventually do Fuchsia's Gym, because that's the requirement for that gym. Kind of nervous about that because I'm pretty sure Zed is actually pretty far ahead in that. He got stuck fighting against Lieutenant Surge for like an hour at least, and so while he was trying to grind for that, he went and caught a bunch of different Pokemon to gain some levels and did some grinding and stuff like that. So even though he was like not making progress in the story, he was still making progress in getting Pokemon, and I did not realize that that was a requirement. So I ended up I have to go back and spend some extra time doing that. So I think that I'm much less far ahead than I would like to be. Did you get Shiny Octopus already? I did in fact get it 8 eggs into this stream. So if you want to go back and watch my reaction, it was about 5 minutes in to this stream. Okay, currently we stream at 4:30 p.m. on Mondays at your time. And that is, God, I can't do military time well. 7:30 in the UK. Really? You're only 3 hours ahead? We do wildlife segments for the first hour, and then I usually host a game for the last hour. Nice! Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check it out. I'm super excited. I loved watching your streams. Even the one where it was like Hollow Knight, but the FPS was like it was more like FPM. I still loved that stream, the 24-hour one you did. I want to watch more of your streams, so definitely have to check that out sometime. Spray that sucker with Raid. Just found a huge ant and wings. It's the queen ant nesty. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, ants are very cool. They're really incredible insects. It's just so cool how they work together and how how strong they are, that kind of stuff. It's really quite interesting. Wait, I'm wrong. I can't do the times either. No worries. I was very confused. I was like, isn't that only 3 hours ahead? I thought you were more like 5 hours ahead of me. 14:30 your time. Gotcha. It's so 2:30 in the afternoon. Actually, I could probably watch those while I'm doing like tests in the lab. That would work well for me. That was nasty. I stumped it out. Oh, well. I don't like to kill insects unless I have to. I generally try to let them outside, if anything. Capture them and then let them outside. I do that with, like, spiders and, other insects. Although spiders, if they're not bothering me and they're not, like, in my way or anything like that, I'll let them just chill in the house until my fiance sees them and tells me to get rid of them, in which case I have to get rid of them. But, not gonna lie, I'm a bug hater. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm definitely not a huge fan of, like, big bugs and stuff like that, but, I try to realize that, like, especially with, like, spiders and stuff, they get rid of the other bugs that I'd much prefer not to see. So I kind of just let them do their own thing unless they're really bothering me. That's fair. A lot of people hate bugs. Yeah, I mean, they look creepy. They're so different from us that there's very little, like, similarities between what we look and what they look like. So they're so alien to us that they're, for the most part, very, very creepy. They're also smaller. They in the history have been very dangerous to us. I mean, mosquitoes are literally the leading cause of death of humans in history, or at least the animal that has caused the most human deaths in history are mosquitoes. So that bugs are generally pretty dangerous, or can be pretty dangerous. They're harder to fight back against. It's overall, I get why people don't like them, and I don't necessarily like a lot of bugs either. I get skeeved out by them too. I just try to overcome that kind of feeling, instinctual feeling. I broke a coffee mug over its dumb face. The thing was struggling and running in circles. I think I made it have epilepsy. Oh jeez, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for the bug. Jeez. I like them unless they jump, then I am a lot less of a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan of. I don't mind bugs if they move too fast, though. That's what bothers me. Like, have you ever seen house centipedes? I call them asshole bugs because they look absolutely disgusting. They're like millipedes with like a bunch of legs sticking out every which way, but they also run really fast. They should not run that fast. They are too big and too creepy to run that fast. I don't like them. They last forever. You could kill 3/4 of them, and the last fourth could still be running around. They're awful, awful things, but they also get rid of mosquitoes and other bugs, and they don't actually hurt humans. So I learned that, and I hate that I learned that, because I'd much rather just have this blind hatred towards these devil spawn beings. But god, now I'm conflicted about them, and I try to just ignore them, but all at the same time one time in college, there was one on the ceiling. I was still asleep in bed. It fell off the ceiling, landed on my face, and then sprinted underneath my bed. It was one of the scariest things in my life, which is a good thing, because that being one of the scary things in my life means that I haven't had many scary things happen to me, but at the same time, oh god, it was horrifying. Hated it. Sorry, that was my rant on house centipedes. Levy Plaus, thank you so much for joining, and thank you for subscribing despite me ranting about frickin' house centipedes. I appreciate you being here. Centipedes look very spiky, immortal lads. Yeah, they're God. Asshole bugs. Can't stand them. Boy. Sorry, I got very, very passionate. Get very, very passionate about those bugs, because they inspire so many conflicting feelings in me. They're evil things that are freaky and absolutely disgusting, and I don't like them. They move too fast, but at the same time, they also get rid of bugs that I also don't like. And like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but at the same time, you're also my enemy. So how do I feel about you? How am I supposed to feel about you? What am I supposed to do? I hate when you kill them and the body still does a little shake. Also, the Twilight Princess boss fight has made me hate spiders too. Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I mean, really in Zelda, my forever ultimate enemy are bats. Really, in any video game, are the bat creatures. Keys, whatever game has bats in them, they absolutely are the worst enemies for me. They're my mortal enemies. I like bats in real life. Bats in real life are adorable. They're basically just little, you know, cute little chipmunks with wings and black, and are black instead of brown and golden colored. But bats in video games are awful. They constantly bully me. In the UK, we have two species called common blue damselfly and blue-tailed damselfly, and they are beautiful blue color. They eat mosquitoes and midges. Oh, man. See, like, I feel like that would be awesome. I want bugs that kill other bugs that are also really, really nice to look at. Like, why do you also have to be creepy? Can't we just have butterflies be the ultimate bane of mosquitoes' existence and just keep butterflies hanging out in our houses all the time to get rid of them? Like, why do they have to be creepy crawly things with 30,000 legs that move faster than my dog does? Like, why does it have to be like that? They look like skinny dragonflies. See, I would like that. I think that's a fine sort of bug. I've been chased by dragonflies before, and that was less fun, but at the same time, I was probably near its nest, and it was a mother, so I get why it chased me. Like, those bugs, I get. Like, flying bugs actually don't bother me as much. I don't know why. I'm generally more okay with flying bugs than I am with creepy crawlies. I don't get it, but I don't know. Bugs are weird. I have many conflicted feelings about bugs. So my hair is a mess right now. Holy cow. Slightly better. I just looked over at myself and I'm like, I got hair sticking every which way. I look like I'm insane, and I've been talking about different bugs and how much I dislike them, so I probably look absolutely out of my mind right now, but... In fact, centipedes must get shot. Yeah, honestly. I like it when moths come into my house, but they eat holes in my clothes. Yeah, that's the main problem with moths. Like, moths, I don't mind moths. I don't mind moths, I don't mind butterflies, I don't mind ladybugs. I don't even really mind most spiders, except the really big ones with hair. Those are less fun, but... There are a lot of bugs that I actually do not mind. Lightning bugs are incredible creatures. They've got butts that glow. But at the same time, then you got the other bugs that are absolute dicks. And why do they have to be like that? Why can't they just not exist? Why can't we just have cool bugs all the time? Why do there have to be weird bugs that no one likes? Why do butterflies have to start off as weird bugs that no one likes? Why do we have to wait for them to become interesting, colorful creatures? Why can't they just start that way? Bullcrap. Nature's bullcrap is what I'm getting at. That's why I stay inside all the time. This is a very interesting conversation we're having right now, isn't it? Breath of the Wild, electric keys by water. Yeah, those bats are ridiculous. But Batman is epic. That is true. He is a man, though. He's not a bat. He just dresses like one. I'm loving this rant. I don't know why I'm so passionate about this topic, but I really am. I don't know why. It's ridiculous, but hey, it is probably not the worst conversation we've had on this channel. Not even in the last week is this probably the worst conversation we've had. So, oh boy, I caught 73 lightning bugs in a jar a long time ago. Opened the jar, they flew off. That was amazing. See, oh, that sounds so cool. A horde of lightning bugs just, like, lighting their butts up as they, like, spread out. It'd be like watching the Starry Night. Oh, that'd be so cool. Lightning bugs are such cool creatures. Oh, my goodness. I love lightning bugs. They're also, like, just so non-confrontational. Like, they're the perfect bug, I would say. They look really cool. They don't do anything except kind of just float around really slowly. They don't move fast. Oh my goodness, they're great. They're great bugs. They are the best. I think lightning bugs are my favorite bug, now that I think about it. Butterflies and moths don't have a mouth or anus. It would be a crime against nature for them to be born that way. Alright, you know what? Fair. How about this? How about we give them a mouth and a butt, and then we call it a day? I'm fine with them having mouths and butts. They can eat leaves all they want while they're a butterfly. Just stay a butterfly. Just joined. Did you get any shiny yet? Drew Baconfish, welcome to the stream. We actually did get a shiny Clobbopus at the very, very beginning of the stream. It was about 5 minutes into the stream, so if you want to go see my reaction to that, you can go scroll back to very beginning of the stream, and you'll be able to catch it. But we are now shiny hunting for a shiny Talonflame, and we are 150 eggs in, no shinies yet, but we'll see if we can't get it. But thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and hope to see you in more of these streams in the future. I think this might be your first time hopping into one of the streams. Am I right? Or have you been in before? Okay, I've Googled and I am wrong. It is not the moths that eat the clothes. It's the larvae that they laid that eat clothes. Oh! I guess that makes sense because they don't have mouths or butts. So, you know. Great solution. Exactly, Tanner. Just give them assholes. They won't be assholes for having assholes. It'll be fine. They can poop all they want. Everybody poops. The moth children eat bugs. No, they eat clothes, not bugs. But yeah, let butterflies have cake. Let them eat cake. And let them poop. Just make it so that there's no centipedes. Then again, we wouldn't have Metapod, which is one of the best Pokemon. Not really, but it's one of the most iconic Pokemon, I'd say. If I was in charge of evolution, things would be different. Things would be better. Welcome, Polytoad. Thank you so much for joining. Zussy. My good old Zubat nickname in my hardcore Emerald Nuzlocke. This all started because I saw a queen ant. Exactly. Not bug's clothes. Yeah, I gotcha. No, not moth poop. That's horrific. Listen, it's gonna be tiny. There'll probably be a little bit in your food. It's fine. Builds character. Microwave, you didn't put my link. L plus Rich. Ay. Listen, moth poop isn't the least of my issues. If Ectric was in charge, he would shoot all millipedes and centipedes. I wouldn't shoot them, I'd just make them not exist anymore. That'd be the main thing. No, actually what would happen is, butterflies would birth smaller butterflies with even more neon colors that are like really tiny and adorable. They'd be like little tiny puppies the size of like a pin needle, and then they would grow into butterflies, and they would always have mouths and assholes, and they would eat and poop with the rest of us. That'd be one of the things I'd do. I'd also just get rid of mosquitoes altogether. They'd just all be put into a singular ditch and then be burned with kerosene. That'd probably be step one if I controlled evolution. Burning all mosquitoes with kerosene. I don't know, what other changes would I make? I'd make dogs live forever. That'd be an obvious one. Or I'd make them live until their owner passed away, and then they could pass away together, and that'd be really sad. But I'd say, well, no, just let them live forever. So satisfying when you hit something with an electronic fly swatter. It really is. The zapping sound. I don't consider myself a violent person, and I don't like that this is an instinct that I have, but the zapping sound is very satisfying. I will give you that for sure. I'm gonna do it. Why am I typing in ones over and over in the chat? Have you heard of fairy flies? Hint, they aren't flies. I don't think I have. I'd have to check it out. Check out what they look like. trying to think of what else I would do if I controlled evolution. I mean, I guess if you controlled evolution, you also control, like, genetic disorders and stuff like that. So I'd probably make those not be a thing. I'd probably get rid of cancer. That's probably a good idea. It's because your mascot is an electric type. That's probably part of it. I do like electricity. It's a very cool natural phenomenon. Lightning storms are fun for me. I love lightning storms. As long as I'm not in them. Microscopic wasps. Fairy flies are microscopic wasps everywhere. Oh, well, I'm not a huge fan of those, but as long as they're not, like, dangerous to me, I don't really care if they exist. They can exist as much as they want as long as they're not bothering me. See, that's the problem. I love bees. Bees don't bother me. Except that one bee that was on its deathbed and walked up to my foot and stung it before passing from its mortal coil. That bee was a dick, but at the same time, you know, I probably deserved it. I don't know. But bees don't bother me. Wasps and hornets are dicks. See, bugs are either cool or they're dicks. There's really no in between. Except for the asshole bugs. That's what bothers me about them. They are both dicks and cool. There's also microscopic dust bugs that are in your hair and skin. Yeah, I've heard of those, for sure. Those don't bother me either. Bugs can exist as much as they want. There are bugs everywhere. There are bugs in my eyebrows. There are bugs on my eyelashes. There are bugs underneath my nails. There are probably bugs inside of me right now. None of that bothers me. Because they're not hurting me. And I can't see them. I don't think they will hurt me. It's when bugs get in my grill and bother me. That's when they become an issue. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. Carpe diem and all that crap. I don't know. Exactly, don't bother me. Leave me alone, just let me play my video games and work chill. Even if you're like, if there was a spider right in that corner of that room, of my room right here, and it was just sitting there on its web saying, I'ma eat me some flies today. And it was just chilling there and it's like, huh, I wonder what that guy's doing over there with the bright flashing lights. I don't care, I'ma eat me some flies. I'd be like, bon appetit, my friend. Bon appetit. But if he's coming over here and he's like, ooh, what are these shiny lights here? I'm gonna crawl all over you and run in front of you and freak out your fiance. Then we have a problem. Then I gotta go move you outside. Well, if they're in the video, what if they're in the video games? Well, if the video games force me to kill the spiders or the bugs, then I'll kill the spiders or the bugs. I'll also leave them alone if they don't force me to kill them. For the most part, I only take the lives of video game characters if I have to. Or if it's very beneficial for me to do so, in terms of, like, the mechanics of the game. I'm freaking out. My most recent has almost 2K views, and I only dropped it 2 days ago. What is happening? Oh, the Cat Cafe one? That's awesome! Congratulations! Yeah, go check out that video, everyone, in the chat. She went to a Cat Cafe. Honestly, the only thing that would... I think if you make it a short... Yeah, Microwave just asked if it was short. If you make it a short, it will absolutely pop off. I can guarantee it. Shorts are busted on YouTube, in YouTube's algorithm. I've had multiple shorts go like 5-6K views. And my largest video is like 400 views. So, shorts definitely help. Short content in general blows up. Shorts even more so. It wasn't a short, but it was a short video, only 130 seconds long. Yeah, the shorter content is where it's at right now. Unfortunately, because I'm like a long-term... I prefer to make long-form content, especially streams and stuff. It's a little disappointing that like shorts are what most people want to watch and what you kind of have to go towards, but the short content, it's so easily digestible that it's really easy to... They hype it up more. They're trying to basically make YouTube into TikTok. So the fact, if you're making shorter content, it definitely feels like it's a lot more even playing field for pretty much anything to go viral. I might try to include more shorts. I'm horrible at TikTok. I don't have a TikTok yet. I should make one. I don't want to, because I know I'm going to get obsessed with it. I've already gotten obsessed with YouTube Shorts, and I was like, I don't get what this, like, short-form content, I don't get this. Like, I'm internet boomer over here. I'm like, you kids and your stupid TikToks. I don't understand why these kids like 6-second videos. And then I'm like, I start watching, I'm like, and then I start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I'm like, 45 minutes has passed. What did I just do? And like, you just blink and all of a sudden it's like an hour later and you're like, what did I just watch for the past hour? But, yeah, I get why it's so addicting. And I don't want to get a TikTok because I know I'm going to get addicted to it. Like mini trailers for the channel. Yeah, I literally do clips from the channel. So I'll do like, if you want to look at my channel at the shorts that I've done, I basically pull like the most interesting bits from shorts or from streams and videos and stuff, and I essentially just you know, make them into the vertical content. I subtitle them. That's a big thing. If you subtitle them, then anyone who's watching that doesn't have the sound on can still like watch it and see the preview and stuff like that and get a sense of what they want, what they're looking at, and it'll, at the very least, they'll watch for a little bit longer to see what's going on. So I think subtitles are really useful as well. And then it's basically just, you know, anywhere between like a 10-second to 1-minute clip of something funny that happened in one of my videos, or some funny comment I made, or, you know, some crazy thing that happened in a video game or something like that. And I just basically post those on the channel, and they blow up. They really blow up. I mean, comparatively. I'm not out here getting a million views on anything, but you can live without TikTok 100%. I have removed mine before like 6 months. Yeah, you can definitely live without it, and it's mostly I want to get it so that I can post on it. Like I would want to I would want to post what are right now shorts as TikToks. But you know, I need to I need to make an account, and then I would want to have it on my phone to see how they're doing, and then I would have it on my phone, and then I'd start watching them. That'd be the problem. I've seen TikTok clips on YouTube. There's some weird stuff. I agree. Yeah, subtitles are great, and I mean, it does take more effort to do it, but at the same time, can you make community posts on YouTube? Yes, I have actually. I've made a few posts at this point, mostly about my fantasy football league, but I do have the community tab now. I think I'm seeing some pop up for your fantasy football thing. Yes, exactly. I don't know what the requirements are to post them. 500 subs is the requirement. So once you get to 500, then it gives you the community tab. Funny when you lost Switch Sports Bowling on the last... Oh, God. Yeah, that one hurt. And what hurt even more was that the short didn't even do that well comparatively. I think it got, like, maybe 100 views. It's like... I mean, obviously it's still good. I shouldn't complain. It's incredible that I'm getting even 100 people to watch my stuff. My silly stuff and me being an idiot on YouTube. But at the same time, like, I was really hoping that the $2.99 would pop off a lot more than it did. But, yeah. That was a painful moment. $2.99 in bowling. Ugh. I'm so close. I don't know how you guys got it. I mean, honestly, I think it's just the fact that Zed and I both stream more regularly. And I get that that's just your schedule and it sucks, but it's really just being constantly available for someone to find. I think a lot of the times, especially, the shorts definitely help. I think that if you do shorts, that would definitely help you out. I've grown a decent amount from shorts as well. But the other thing is definitely, like, the fact that Zed and I have now started streaming, like, you know, 4 or 5 times a week. You're just... There's more chances for someone to stumble upon your stream and watch it. They don't really push the VODs of streams, unfortunately, on YouTube at all. Yeah, I can't stream as much. That's all right. Exactly. It's really just because when you have stream VODs, they don't push those basically at all. So the only, if you're doing streaming, you have to be streaming to be able to get more eyes on your stuff. Either that, or you're posting videos and hoping that those pop off, whether they be shorts or long form videos. So really, if you could either go the streaming route and try and be online more often and give people more opportunities to watch it that way, or you go more of the videos and shorts route and you try and make things as clickable as possible, trying to hook people on, and then they will subscribe to see more, and then at that point you get people watching back your VODs because they were interested in you as the creator rather than, you know, just specifically whatever specific thing they clicked on. Without streaming, it has taken me 2 years to get 200 subs. Yeah, I mean, it took me, after 2 years, I was at around 200 subs also. I think. Well, yes. Actually, I can tell you exactly what I was at 2 years in. because I keep day-to-day records of exactly my stats because I am a nerd. I was at 162 subscribers after 2 years of YouTube. Now, 2.5 years in, I'm at 636. Last I checked. There might be more. But yeah, so it really is just about keep going through it, keep pushing, keep making content, keep making stuff more and more, more and more entertaining, more and more clickable, the whole 9 yards. You want to just keep going and keep improving and keep being diligent. That's the main thing. Because if you think it's going to be instant success, the chances of that happening are basically like winning the lottery. The chances of truly quote unquote making it like as a big YouTuber are basically like winning the lottery, and especially like doing it quickly. It's not going to happen. It's basically not going to happen. If you think it's the same as thinking you're going to win the lottery because you're buying lottery tickets once a week. It's not going to happen. You might win, a $1 card. You might win a $5 card. You might even get like one of those ones where it's like $100 and you're like, oh, well, that's awesome. But at the same time, you have to keep buying them. You're not going to get it on your first card. You're not going to get it on your second card, most likely. You got to keep buying them, and eventually you might hit it big. You might even just hit it somewhat small. But you'll eventually hit it if you do it enough. I haven't done a 200 sub special yet. I'm trying to think of something nice I can do. I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but if you wanted to do some sort of like gaming stream, I'd be happy to hop on with you at some point. It's up to the algorithm gods, exactly. Obviously, you do different variety content, so you might not even want to do anything gaming related. But I think that you could definitely do some sort of like gaming challenge type of thing. I also don't know how good your laptop has been with the gaming stuff lately. I know that you had some trouble in the past with that, so ignore me. But just a thought. Every time I upload a short, it has a 15-second max limit. That's so weird. Really? That is weird. I've never had that issue. I mean, I've tried to make it so that the videos the videos are 59 seconds at most, just because I want to make sure that it doesn't accidentally go above to like 101 and then have the issue of like it not being a short but being in short. Like if a video is like in short format but it's not a short, I feel like it doesn't do well at all. So I always try and make sure that it's 59 or less, like 59 on the dot or less, so that it doesn't round up and then not count. But I've never had the problem of 15 seconds only. Ectric wants to do a gaming stream with Isabel for hitting 200. Also, congrats. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've been trying to film games, but OBS hates it. I wanted to record Stray, but it said absolutely not. Oh, I want to play that game. I need to get Stray for sure. I can play games in browser just fine though. Oh, okay. Maybe you could do like a Jackbox stream or something like that. That could be fun. Those are really fun to do online with viewers and stuff. Do a Scriblio stream. That got me a lot of views and it's fun. Star Staple Ramian, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, something like Scriblio or maybe like Jackbox or something like that. Does anyone have any recommendations? I could probably look up what I love Jackbox. Yeah, maybe do Jackbox. That could be fun. I have every single pack too, so if you wanted me to host it, I could. Let me know. Hit me up in DMs or something like that if you're interested in that. Obviously, this is your thing. I don't want to take it away from you or anything like that. And if you want to just do it on your own, I will not be at all insulted or hurt in any way, shape, or form. But if you wanted to, do some sort of like Discord call or something like that and play some Jackbox games, I would be more than down. Just keep me posted. But also, I can send you the link to the one that I use. It's not awesome. Like, this is the one that I'm using right now. I think that the graphics are not the best. Definitely. I think that I could definitely get a better one that has higher quality video. I think right now my quality is like 740p, and I'm scaling it up to 1920. But I mean, if you're, it was only like $100. So if you're looking for a little bit, one that's a little bit cheaper but still gets the job done, you could definitely do this one, for sure. If you wanted to stream on here and then I could make a compilation video of it, then we could do that, as those styles work for both your channels. Yeah, I mean, if you want it, you would want to have your 200 subscriber stream on my channel, is what you're saying? I mean, I'm down to do that, for sure. But I feel like it would make more sense to post it on your channel, and I would just join in. But whatever you prefer, it's your channel, your special, your subscription special, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever the words actually are, as opposed to whatever just came out of my mouth. Because who knows what just came out of my mouth? I rarely, if ever, pay attention to that. There's a lot of bullcrap coming out of that, out of my mouth. So like, it's really just a defense mechanism at this point to not listen to what I say. We got 2 eggs. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to do another catch-up set. Oh, well. Subscription special? Sure, sounds good. I mean, we can casually stream, and then I can just post it to mine and be like, 200, yay. Okay, sure. If you want. I'm down with that. I'd be down. Up to you. I mean, also, you could just, like... yeah, that probably would be best if we're in terms of like having the audio and stuff like that. It probably would make more sense if I'm hosting the game that I would also stream it straight from my computer, because then you'd have to like, I'd have to share it on Discord, and you have to like stream the shared Discord, and it'd be like delay, and the audio might not be great. Yeah, it probably makes more sense if we do it that way. I think most people sub to me for hair or cats, and my gaming vids do so bad on my channel. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, that is the danger of doing variety content, is people will put you in a niche whether you want to be in one or not. And if you do variety content, the people that subscribe to your channel might pick a niche for you, and it might not be the one that you would have chosen for yourself if you didn't, just stick with if you stuck with one from the beginning. I find that even in gaming. Was that shiny? I don't know why I thought that was a shiny for some reason. But yeah, I feel like that happened with me a little bit, because like, I think at the very least at first, a lot of people were subscribing to me for Zelda content specifically. Obviously, Pokemon has been doing really well for me lately, and Pokemon is what I want to mainly do. I consider myself a PokeTuber, but it was, it was definitely at first, I think a lot of people came for the Zelda stuff, and I love playing Zelda. I don't want to play Zelda as my main thing, though. And I think that I felt a little bit of pressure to, like, kind of focus more on Zelda than I would have otherwise, because a lot of people were there for the Zelda specifically. Yeah, plus you have a gaming audience, so it might be better here in that sense, too. Fair. That's completely fair. I'd be more than happy to stream that and then have that be your 200 subscriber compilation. I would just say make sure to like post some sort of video letting them know to look on my channel for that stream, so that your viewers could be on there. I feel like it'd be awkward if we were playing with just my viewers, as opposed to like having people from your channel who watch your channel playing as well. I'm gonna try and post a new vid so people still sub to me. No, I'm not dead. Good luck, Microwave. What should I do? Just a meme vid, or Zelda's your main thing? Wow, yeah. I mean, I like Zelda. I like Zelda. The first time I ever played it was on this channel, though. So I did not grow up with it. I don't consider myself like a true Zelda fan. Like I'm a Zelda fan, but I'm not like a Zelda fanatic. And I don't want to constantly be playing Zelda, because like there's other non-Pokemon games that I want to play on the channel, and I only have a certain amount of bandwidth, and I want to constantly be playing Pokemon. So that's mainly the thing that I've had to struggle with, and I think doing these Pokemon shiny hunting streams especially, I think has made it so that the balance has flipped more in the Pokemon favor, which has really helped. So I rewatched your Animal Crossing thing. Why can't I get over the water? Oh, Oh man, that was a while ago. I love Animal Crossing too. I need to play that some more on stream. Go back to it. It's been such a long time since I've played that consistently. You know, now that I'm doing... Well, see, the problem is I stream at the wee hours of the night, so nothing's going to be open in Animal Crossing. I can't stream in Animal Crossing. How do you find shiny hunting? Do you enjoy it? I love it. I really do love it. It's, especially now that I have a decent number of people that hop into these streams every time. It is a wonderful way to be able to do some sort of fun gaming content while also being able to interact with chat very, very easily. Like, what's your favorite element of Pokemon games? Definitely the collection aspect of it. I very much like the challenge of like trying to find as many Pokemon as possible, getting through the story, exploring every nook and cranny of the game, that kind of thing. I'm not as much into the competitive aspect of it, but I do very much enjoy, like, you know, filling out the Pokedex and you know, collecting every variant of every Pokemon, shiny hunting, that kind of stuff, as well as like beating the story and stuff like that. Does anyone know why Cubowack is? No, I don't know who that is. Cubowack. No, I think I've heard of them possibly, but I've never seen them before. But welcome to the stream, Blitz. Glad to have you here. We're just doing some shiny hunting of a Fletchling. No shinies yet. We did get a shiny Clobbopus earlier in the stream, though, if you want to go check out my reaction to that. It was about 5 minutes into the stream, so very early. But yeah, getting back to the talk about shiny hunting and stuff like that. I very much enjoy shiny hunting because I'm able to like look at the chat and it doesn't really just I can mindlessly spin in circles over and over again, and also be able to talk to chat over and over again. It makes it a lot easier for me to focus on chat and constantly respond to people talking in the chat. So I think that it's a really good way to almost do like a podcasty type of stream where you just like, it's like a Q&A or something like that, but at the same time also have gaming content and the possibility for some really exciting gaming thing to happen. So it's the best of both worlds, I would say. I don't want to become just a shiny hunter because I also enjoy like playing through games and beating games and doing Nuzlockes and stuff like that. Same thing with you. I enjoy the variety, but I am planning on making shiny hunting a much bigger part of the channel going forward. Search it up and go to his new stream and look at what I did again. It's funny. All right, yeah. I mean, I've never really watched his stuff before, but I could check out his channel at some point. Was underground for 3 hours to get a leaf stone and beat SP. That sucks. That's a long time to be underground. Although the underground in Sinnoh is awesome. I do love the underground situation. I love the game that with like, you know, using the hammers and the pickaxes and stuff to clear out items. I really like that minigame. I spent so much time growing up playing those games, playing those mini games, for sure. Zed is just a shiny hunter. I mean, he does other stuff. He's actually doing something different right now, I think. He's doing a battle stream, right? And Blitz, yeah, we can definitely go check it out at some point. Probably not going to go right now because I'm still streaming, but, you know. I will try my best to remember to go watch Cubowax stuff. Alright, let's see. Yeah, beforehand. Just want to make sure I'm still on count. Oh, wow, I've been going for 3.5 hours. Jeez. I think, how much longer do I want to go? Maybe I'll try and get to 200 eggs and then call it. I think that'll be it. Because I don't want to... I do have other things I want to get done tonight. I want to eat some dinner. I also want to go for a walk. But I do want to get to a nice even number. So I think we'll go 25 more eggs. And then call it. Unless we get the shiny, in which case we'll call it after that. 3.5 hours? Well, yeah. My fiance is on a trip, so I am alone in my house, and I'm going to take full advantage of it and stream as much as possible because I got nothing better to do. Blitz, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. hope you will be able to check out all of the different videos and streams we do on the channel, and you will enjoy yourself while you're here. I really do appreciate you being here. Alright. I realized that I've been going for a while because I'm out of Snapple. I was like, I'm thirsty. Oh no, my Snapple's gone. Both of my Snapples are gone. Oh no. I must have been streaming for a while. Yep, 3.5 hours. Look at that. Alright, let's see. 1 egg. Alright, let's see. 1 egg. Actually, I think we'll just make this the last 5 eggs. I know I just said I was going to get 200, but it is getting a little bit late, and I have other things planned tonight. I don't want to get started on that too late, so I think I'm just going to end off the stream fairly soon. Just because I want to make sure that we're... I've got plenty of time to do what I was planning on doing tonight. I got other people waiting on me for that, so I don't want to push it off too late. Ectric out of Snapple, man's gonna thirst to death. Yeah. It's a sad event when I run out of Snapple. Granted, there's more downstairs. I could just go grab more, but like I said, I'm gonna probably end it off soon. I think this will be the last set of 5 eggs I'm gonna do, and then we'll go raid. We'll probably go raid Zed, just because he is live, I know, and he's doing some fun Pokemon stuff as well. For those of you who do not know Zed, we actually just yesterday we did a long stream where we were both racing to see who could beat Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee first. We both got about halfway through the game, and it's been a lot of fun streaming with him, so definitely go check out his channel as well. He does some awesome Zelda or Pokemon content as well. He does shiny hunting a lot. He's doing some battles with viewers in Showdown, I think. Definitely go check out his channel. I don't think the command for Zed works for some reason. I'm not sure though. Can you drop a link for his channel? Absolutely. We're probably gonna go raid him in a minute anyway, so you'll be able to check it out there. But I can grab his link real quick. There we go. There we go. That is Zed's channel. Alright, good. Yeah, he's doing a he's doing Sword and Shield battles, not Showdown, my bad, but same difference. Still no shinies, but that's okay. Wow, his profile art is cool. Actually, funny enough, I drew that. I drew his profile picture. He was saying that he wanted to get a new one, and he was like, I'm gonna commission someone to do it, and I was like, I bet I could make it. And so I came up with that idea, and I made it in GIMP over a couple days, and he ended up using it as his profile picture, and then forcing me to accept money in compensation for it. So, funny enough, I actually drew that. That was me. So, I'm glad that you enjoy it. I was very proud of that work. I think his is actually better than mine, in terms of how good it looked. I did not know you did art. Yeah, I don't do it much. Where's my... so, I use GIMP too. Yeah, I love GIMP. GIMP is amazing. But yeah, I don't consider myself an artist because I use a lot of like traces and I mostly I will find a photo or like a picture online already that mostly fits what I'm looking for, and then I will just recolor it myself, redraw the lines, and then make the connections between, like, for example, if I were to ever make a drawing of, let's say, Link from Legend of Zelda, and I wanted him, like, running away from something, I would probably try and find a picture of Link running. I would take his limbs and shift them around, resize them and stuff like that, and position them how I want. And then I would make like a skeleton of it, of pictures of him already existing, and then I would like redraw the outlines, recolor all of it, shade it all, and stuff like that. Make the connections in between those like pasted over pictures. So I don't really consider that like fully doing art, because it's really just repurposing other people's art. And I want to give credit to all the people who actually do make art on and post it online. It's very, very, you know, I am at awe with people who can actually just draw something from scratch without baseline photos to use. Me too. I trace rough proportions as guidelines all the time. Yeah, I mean, it's more than tracing rough proportions. I more or less use their proportions and then repurpose them for my own purposes. So, for example, when I made my profile picture, I took the original artwork from Professor Oak, and I used I basically resized it so that it was a bit more of like a more bulky person, because I'm more of a bulky kind of person. He's a bit thinner than I am, so I made it a little bit bulkier. I took some like pictures of lab coats and stuff like that, and I pasted that on there. I took the facial features from Professor what's his name? The professor from Gen 3, and I took his facial features and kind of warped those for my purposes and made it more match my eye coloring and stuff like that. So I really didn't. None of the stuff that I've used is originally completely mine, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't really consider myself a full artist because I don't do that. That is the most honest thing anybody has ever said in terms of the process of how they draw. Some people are just like, no, I draw it from my head. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with using reference. And as much as I would love to say that, yeah, it's just reference, I feel like it's even more than that. And like, I like if I were making money off of it, I would feel like I was stealing, is how I would word it. But thank you for at least giving me credit for being honest, because like I do want to be as transparent as possible that I do not consider myself an artist. I do not feel comfortable getting paid for what I do, because in the same way that if a musician were to just take other music, rearrange it, and then make an orchestration of it, and in the same way that that is not composition, I would say what I do is not art. Birch, thank you, Tanner. That is the name. Just speaking facts, everyone uses reference, most lie and say they drew it from memory. All right. Well, I mean, if you want to give me more credit, then I appreciate that, and I do appreciate the praise on it, because I am proud of how it comes out, but at the same time, I do not want to claim that I am doing unique art because it is so heavily referenced. I agree with you. There's money with the money stuff, but you can be honest with yourself that the edits you make are good. Yeah, edits is a good word for it. I would say that it's art edits with my own sort of like sheen, like with my own like art painted over it, I would say. And I do think they look good. I'm happy with how they look. I am proud of the work that I put into them, because I do put work into them. At the same time, I do not want to consider myself a full artist, and I feel very uncomfortable getting paid for such art because it is entirely derivative. An edit is like an art remix. Exactly, yeah. Edit is basically an art arrangement or transposition. It's the same way. It's basically just about IP. I feel uncomfortable with how much I use other people's IP to consider it my own art, is the only thing. But with all of that said, another full rant, this time with me nervously trying to justify my actions. Ectric, honestly, I would love to redraw your profile picture in my style just for the challenge. Go for it. If you want, in the description of this stream, there is a link to the Discord server for the channel. There is a fan art channel on there that you can post that to. I would love to see it. And who knows? Maybe I'll end up using it as my profile picture at some point. If you would be so kind as to let me. But yeah, I would definitely love to see you draw it. Plus, if I have heavily made art from someone else's work, I always credit them if I post it. Exactly, yeah. I always like to post credit. Also, the last art that I think I showed you, Isabel, was the Scarab Slough picture I sent you. That was actually basically my own work. That I actually did make mostly on my own. Obviously, I used the artwork from of Sandshrew as a basis, but I did mostly draw that on my own. I think I'm in your server. Let me check. Yeah, you are. I'm pretty sure. Just curious, not upset, but when is my art you said used up? I completely forgot about it, to be honest, Microwave. I will get to it, I promise. I just completely forgot, but... Alright, let's go let's go raid Zed. I've been ranting for a while now. We're gonna go raid Zed. So this is the link to Zed's stream. That was so funny. Yes, I was very proud of that one. I was very happy with that. Definitely go check that out on Twitter because it was actually a reference from Wizabel's stream. She was doing like an art drawing Pokemon from memory challenge with someone, and the person on her channel, he drew a Sandshrew that looked not exactly like a Sandshrew, and I decided to make an official Pokemon artwork of it, and saying that it was actually a different Pokemon altogether, called Scarab Slew. But yeah, hashtag Ectric Raid. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. Really helps out the channel. You'll be able to catch every single stream of every series that we do as they come out, and you will have a wonderful time doing so. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you over in Zed's stream. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye. There we go. Nope, come on. Sorry. It's not working. Oh my goodness. Why are you not working? There we go.